What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of That One Pod. And before we get into this podcast, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's been subscribing and showing support. But today's guest is a good friend of mine, San Fernando Valley legend, content creator, and entrepreneur, Valley Swave.
Oh yeah, what's going on,
What's
man?
up, Papa? Did I say entrepreneur right?
Yeah, you did.
It was a little sloppy right there.
Nah, it feels good to be here, man. I appreciate you inviting me in. It feels a little weird being in front of the camera, but I appreciate the invite, man.
But you've been doing a lot of content, so does it just feel different? It's
It-
not like a phone.
It still feels strange. I mean, this is like 3 cameras. This is a whole setup now. You know, you got a whole setup
Serious
going on.
setup right
Yeah,
here.
this feel like I'm on TV and shit. But dude, like this, it feels strange being in front of a camera, whether it be for my family or like this.
Mhm.
It doesn't come like second nature how it used to. You know.
Same, bro. I mean, even filming for so long, it still feels so weird. You know?
Yeah, no, for
I
sure.
just did the intro like 6 times right now.
I for
so.
sure look a little red right now. I'm already knowing, but let's get into it, man.
Yeah, bro. So, what are you up to? I mean, we was talking a little bit earlier, and what happened at the shop?
Man, it's a headache right now, man. It's a blessing. You got to take everything as a blessing. I think thinking back, about a year ago today, I used to pray for like dealing with stuff now, the way I deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of people that complain about situations like, my machine messed up today and it was a headache, but it's like, it could be worse. I think I got to keep that mentality of, somebody else got it a little bit worse than me. And I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed.
Yeah, yeah. And if you guys don't know, I'm talking about Mean Stitch. That's actually your family company, correct?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And and how did it all start? Mean Stitch.
So big shout out to my dad, Flavio.
Big Flavio.
Yes, sir. He started this back in 2003 in our garage. It's been a long time coming.
For real? Out of the garage?
Out of the
What,
garage,
just
yeah.
Screen printing out of the garage? Or
Yeah,
how?
it was right there in North Hollywood. Right out of the garage. He used to work at an elevator company, and he was tired of working for somebody else, and he's like, I got to do something. I think my sister had just been born, so I think that pushed him a little bit more to be like, dang, like I got 2 kids now,
Yeah.
And I look up to him. I'm very grateful that I see eye to eye to him now. I didn't appreciate what he did for me. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, bro, you know
I
me.
wasn't sure. Like you didn't
Yeah.
appreciate it. Like you're
Yeah,
realizing
no,
it
no, no,
now, or
I don't think. I think that I didn't learn to appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't value what he did the way that it should be.
Okay.
I didn't see. I was young. I didn't see what it took. I kind of saw the journey,
Yeah.
and then I guess I had that entitlement of like, oh, like he did this for me,
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, it should come easy. But that's one thing that I appreciate about him. Like he never gave me anything.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like, nah, you got to earn it. You got to earn it. And I guess I kind of fought that a lot. It's just like, why do I gotta earn it?
I know.
Like,
I seen, bro. I see.
Yeah,
I
you
seen kinda
you've
through your
seen it,
journey
bro.
when you guys are, you and Brian when you guys were kids, and I was like
Yeah.
watching you guys kind of like
I was
grow
locked
up, bro.
in.
It was really cool to watch. Actually, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, yeah, he's been there for everything, man. Like
Mhm.
literally, from me crashing whips to me getting drunk every weekend to like now the person that I am now. Like I can't be more thankful.
Yeah,
sure.
I remember, bro. I remember like so when Brian first started cutting hair with me, and that's when I met you, and at the time I don't think you were working with your dad yet, but the opportunity, like the door was open there already, and I know that Big Flav, I think he's just seen what it could turn into if he had more hands to help him,
Yeah,
And I think I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I have other friends that have parents that have their businesses too, and like obviously they're trying to bring their family into it. But I feel like everyone's like all the kids have the same kind of mentality. Like it's just right here for me. Like this isn't really what I want to do.
yeah, and I think that if you instill that the way that my dad instilled, like you gotta earn stuff,
Mhm.
it's not given because, bro, my dad started this out of the garage, and after work he would go around. He kind of found like a little cheat code that I think made him stand out a little bit more, which was he would go out not to like be like, oh, I do this. If you guys want to order it, what he did is that he would go around to small businesses, take a business card, and this is when technology. This was 2003, bro. Like this is when technology wasn't at what it is
It was
now.
not popping. I was
you
there.
know? So, and he didn't know English very well. He didn't understand programs very well. Like he taught himself from nothing. So he would take business cards, go back home, scan them, and then he would go back to the shop, like wherever he went, and then make a hat or a polo. He would go to Goodwill, get a polo, do the embroidery on it, and then go back and
Oh,
pitch.
for like their stuff. Like, oh, here I
Like
got
here,
a
this is
product of
what my
yours.
quality would be like.
Okay.
So like you know, when you get pitched something, you
Mhm.
kind of, it's very hard to trust somebody unless you already know the quality of what their work can be.
That's true.
So that's what he did.
Mhm.
He kind of like reversed it. Whereas like, this is my quality.
Yeah.
If you're interested, let me know. But once the customer sees it in their hands, they'll be like, you know what, this is sick. Like,
Especially your own brand too. Like if you put up and you show me some hats and it's like, all right, like I don't know what this brand is. I don't know if you just picked this up from
Yeah.
nowhere, you know. But if you pull up on me one day and you talking to me, and then you show up with a product and it's my logo,
it's your logo, exactly.
then yeah, that's fucking genius.
And it's like high quality. You know, that's one thing that my pops taught me. Like, it doesn't matter if it takes a little bit longer. Just do it right. You know.
hmm
Yeah.
And do you remember exactly what he started with? Was it just screen printing or what was it in the
I'll send you the picture that way you can put it in here. But
Mhm.
it started off with one machine, one single head machine embroidery, and then
Embroidery
that's why
machine.
the name is mean stitching,
Okay,
because
he
that
started with the stitching.
it was just with the stitching. Yeah.
Damn. Shout out to Flavio, man. You built a freaking dynasty and so yeah, in the beginning, bro, I remember like you didn't really want to you were trying to just find your own lane.
Yeah.
I don't want to say like you didn't want to be a part of the business. It was just like I don't blame you, bro, cuz it's like when something's just too easy right there in front of you, I feel like you just want to look everywhere else, you know?
Yeah.
And then when was it like how long did it take for you to finally be like, "All right, this is like
So
maybe this is the right lane."
how old was I when I met you? Like, when
You guys were probably like 18 years old.
I think I was 18 and Brian was 19, because I met Brian when we were working at Forever 21, and you can't work at the mall unless you're 18.
Yeah.
So I was definitely 18, and then that's when I was pulling up. So I'm not even gonna lie, like, I'm not gonna fake it and say that, like, oh, I've been locked in. Like, this is probably like a year and a half ago, that when I really took it seriously. I'm not really gonna name drop, but I've seen other other friends' families struggle,
Mhm.
and like my friends are trying to help their family, you know. And I guess I looked at that and I said, what would my friend do in my position?
Mhm.
That, like, the foundation is set. Now, what if that homie had the same opportunity that I have? I'm sure that they would run it up. They would try to
Like-
make it even more abundant.
Like go and be that helping hand.
100%. So I was like, why am I not doing that? You know, like, my pops, my family, they gave me everything.
Mhm.
Why would I not do that if the opportunity is there?
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Like your mom and your dad, bro, they're like the greatest people ever. I don't know if I don't know if my wife they were doing business with you guys before I like they knew that we knew each other. But I think I don't know how it came up and
I don't even
my
know
wife
this.
was like, yeah, asking about embroidery who I print with and I was like, "Oh, like Josh's shit's right here down the street. Like go check them out." And like
Yeah.
mean stitching. She's like, "Oh, we already go to them." She's like,
Ooh,
my wife's family,
what do they do?
construction.
Oh yeah, bro, we do every construction. Yeah.
Yeah, so she
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, everybody goes to them. Like their family is the sweetest." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's them for
That's
sure."
crazy. I mean, I don't want to name drop, you know, but shout out your girl, you know. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like through business, like so since you've locked in, like you said, it's been about a year or two since you locked in with them, and like,
Yeah.
what do you think? What do you how do you see the growth like since?
It's
I don't want to say like it was just you that did it because Flavio like you know what I mean set everything up. And,
Yeah.
but how have you seen like the growth and expansion?
It feels good that it's been growing. You know, just last year we had around 2,500 followers,
Yeah.
and today we have 11.4. So it's like, I appreciate that,
Damn,
bro.
that's sick.
11.4 organic, no paid ads, just pushing out content. And I think that, to be honest with you, bro, like, that's one thing that I gotta respect about Brian, and I learned from Brian,
hmm
is like, don't give up, even though if you're not seeing the numbers that you want to see.
hmm
It's just, you gotta be consistent, and if you do something enough times, it's bound to work out. Like, it's impossible that it doesn't work
Chipping
out.
at it, it's like something's gonna happen.
No, 100%. Like, I think I strongly believe in the philosophy that the only difference between the people that succeed and don't succeed
hmm
is the simple fact that the people that succeed just never gave up.
True. Yeah.
I think discipline and hustle can outshine raw talent. Like if you're naturally talented, that's cool. Like that's cool. But
Mhm.
same thing. It's like if they don't appreciate that they're talented and they don't push themselves,
Yeah.
somebody that might not be as talented can just go harder
They're gonna
every
be more
single day,
consistent. Yeah.
and then you're just eventually gonna be better than them.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm very grateful that it's been growing. It didn't happen overnight. I know that eventually, to some people that are barely gonna be start following, they're gonna be like, "Oh, like this kid had it easy," But
Mm.
bro, behind closed doors, me and my I mean, bro, you've heard all the
I
stories,
mean,
bro.
I've seen it, bro. Yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen
you've
it.
seen it too. It's just like it wasn't handed, and I'm grateful. I'm super grateful that I get to appreciate it the way that I do.
Hmm. And when I had met you guys had what, one unit? Was it one unit
We
at
had
that time or two?
we had one unit, no showroom, and it was just the machines. Yeah.
And then I remember slowly you guys had another unit next to it, but it was like I think a few of the embroidery machines were in there, and it was kind of just like boxes were in there. You guys are still pretty new.
Yeah, we had another one, same parking lot down the parking lot, and it was used for storage. We had started getting a lot more orders. Before we used to do everything in one location. We used to take orders, separate orders, do the stickers, do the screen printing, do everything out of just one little shop.
Hmm.
But
How
that
many square feet is the first unit? Like
to
2,000
be
maybe?
completely honest with you, I don't know. I doubt that it's over 2,000.
Okay.
I highly believe it's like around 16.
I said okay.
It's not anything like it's tall,
Yeah.
but like you can't really do anything.
Yeah,
I can't.
unless
I
you
can't.
build some shit
I
up there,
can't
you can't
print.
do
I
nothing with
can't
it.
print anything in the ceiling.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was the growth has pushed us to grow.
Hmm.
And it's cool. It's cool to see my pops like slowly understand social media too,
Hmm.
because I feel like sometimes he just doesn't understand it, and like he's like, where's all this coming from?
Yeah.
And it feels really cool that I'm doing it with my sister. Like I love my sister. She deserves more credit than I do about the social media because yeah, I can do the videos, but she does the editing. She helps me with the ideas.
Hmm.
She kind of helps me with like the scripts a little bit. We try not to script anything, just
Yeah.
kind of like one take, just how we're doing it right now.
Yeah.
But it's good to have like that right hand go to person, and I'm just happy that it's just like not just a friend. I'm not saying that I don't appreciate my friends, but
Hmm.
uh, bro, like family's everything
Being
to
the
me.
family, yeah, being the family is
Yeah.
so much better, bro. To be able to make money with your family or just moves and just even if you're not even making money, like just plotting and just hoping, like chasing a dream with your family, I think is like the best
I think
best
yeah,
you can ask for.
yeah, I think it's just sick that everything just played out the way it's playing out right now. I get to see my fam every day.
Hmm.
I get to enjoy them, because we're just living on borrowed time. So it's just
Yeah.
like
It seems like the bond is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like
it's
with your
gotten a
family.
lot better for sure, for sure. It's
You
gotten
and Fabio used to butt
bro.
heads
We used
all
to
the
be like
time.
those Rams that just be like clashing all the time. That was us. I mean, we're both Tauruses, so it's like just hard head against hard head, and it's been
You guys are just
chaotic.
similar.
100%, 100%. I didn't realize I was like my pops
Yeah.
until like probably last year.
Okay.
And it's like, damn. I get it now.
You just being around them too much, you started to realize it.
No, it's just being self aware.
Okay.
It's just like some things that I probably didn't like. I started being like, I'm starting to be like that with my sister, and I'm just like, fuck, like like I
Mhm.
didn't think I would be like that because I didn't like it,
Uh-huh.
but now I understand that everything that he was doing was for my own good.
Yeah, 100%. That's
Yeah.
what I think any father is gonna do. Is try to look out for the kids the most. That's why, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna say that's why he started his business, but I'm sure his business to take care of the family. But that's why he's seen, I think, the path, and it was just like, yo, just help me out, and I promise you, I'm gonna help you get like so many steps ahead.
That's freaking crazy that you said that, bro. Like he just recently told me that. Like he's just like this. It's supposed to be a two-way street.
Hmm.
Like, just because I'm your pops doesn't mean like I give, I give, I give.
Hmm.
You know, it's I'm his son. Like I should be able to give him something back, and it feels good that I'm able to give. I guess my 2 cents into it now.
And it's like you're bringing your own value to the
Yeah,
business now.
I'm giving a different aspect.
Hmm.
I don't think it's so much of value yet, but soon I'll bring value.
Yeah, but I think it's a value for me, like watching from my point of view and just watching everything, like your dad built like you said the structure, like the frame, like what is actually the actual machine, and then now that you're coming in, I think just being like a new generation and you coming in and incorporating the social media with it is like it's bringing value, bro, because like nowadays it's about your presence and being seen.
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, you doing that, like you definitely bring your own value, even
Thank
though
you,
you
bro. I
might not see
appreciate
it in
that.
that way. Like that's how I see it right now.
I appreciate that, bro.
And
Like,
so how long has your sister been a part of the business now too?
she's
Because originally
been
it was your mom and your dad, right?
my mom, my dad. Yeah, my mom takes on so many hats. It's insane. Like that lady is superwoman. I'm not even joking.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to even explain, which I'm kind of not because it's kind of personal, but she probably does like 5 jobs. Like what 5 people would probably take to
Yeah.
do, she does,
Damn.
and it's crazy. And it's insane to me. Like now that I'm understanding the numbers and the logistics and everything, being a traditional Latino
Mhm.
immigrant, all they know is hard work,
Mm-hmm.
and they have to do it themselves in order for it to be done the right way. And I'm starting to understand that too. But I think that there's a fine balance of doing it yourself,
Yeah.
but also trusting the people that you're going to hire to
Mm-hmm.
do the same job, you know? And but you gotta pray for it, kind of, you know, like,
Yeah.
cause it's true.
It's
Like, no,
hard.
nobody's gonna respect your business the way that you respect it.
100%.
Like, if you were to leave this barbershop, right,
Mm-hmm.
and for it to be clean the way it's clean,
Oh, bro, the days I'm not here, it's a whole different. It's a whole
exactly.
different story.
You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's because it didn't really, like. I'm not saying that they don't pay rent or anything. It's just it doesn't. It didn't cost them what it cost you.
Yeah.
So it's just
And
I
I
think
think the not the risk, but just the liability is like, I mean, for a worker in any business, you could leave at any moment. But when
exactly.
you sign to a lease, it's a different story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Or like not even that, but like people's livelihoods kind of like depend on this. You know, like they need that check. You know, some people need that check. So
Yeah. If you're able to find, workers or anyone a helping hand that's gonna like try to produce the same quality as you will for your own business, like that's a fucking blessing.
yeah. And honestly, mentioning that right now, I gotta give a huge shout out to the homie Juan going crazy on the Prince and Doña Katy. I appreciate you guys so much. Bro, they're some of the most hardworking people that I've
The team
ever
right there.
met. Dude, like they're insane. Like I said, the same thing. I asked them, like, you guys need help with anything?
Uh,
Like, nah, I got this. Cause they know that me, my sister, and my mom in the office
mm,
are just getting more work. And
mhm.
like instead of us being out there, they rather me go get more work, you know? And it's just the two of them, they just go crazy, bro, on
So they,
production.
they they're just doing their job, making sure they're killing their job, so you could continue bringing in
Yeah, and
more yourselves.
I'm always open to criticism.
Oh, you
Like that.
gotta be, yeah.
Yeah, so if they're telling me something's not going right, if they tell me like a machine's not doing something right or the artwork isn't right, I listen to them because guess what? At the end of the day, they run the machines.
Hmm.
They understand the machines. Even though I've been around it longer, they run it every day, every single day. So why am I not gonna listen to them? You know?
Somebody that's watching the machine every day, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
And if there's any imperfections or flaws or anything going on with it,
Yeah,
like
and I'm
that.
I'm happy that they do though, because other people, like you said, some people they can just leave from the job, you know, go find another job,
Hmm.
but they take pride in it, bro, and that's what I think mean stitching has always stood for my pops, and I'm glad that it still stands today. Is like we're family business, like they're almost like family, you know,
Hmm.
and it's all about quality. Everybody that walks into my through my doors or through our doors, I want them to feel like family, and I've felt that with a lot of people. Like
Hmm.
they place one order, they sell out, they come back, we have good conversations, and bro, anybody that walks through my door, I wish them nothing but abundance. Cause guess what? If they sell out, if they do good on merch drop, they're just gonna keep on coming back. And
Hmm.
I feel like a lot of other places, 'cause I've heard it firsthand, like in other printing shops, they don't take the time out of the day to explain things thoroughly to people. Like,
Hmm.
hey, this is my recommendation. I mean, you've seen my posts. It's just like I always try to lean people into doing one color prints because it's more affordable. To
Hmm.
me, I'm not there for a fast cash grab. I'm there to build relationships.
Yeah.
I want people to do good at an affordable price, and then maybe the next time when they sell out, they make a little bit more extra money. They get a nicer garment. They do a crazier print. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just grateful for everybody and everything around me right now, bro. Like I told you this last week or 2 weeks ago. I'm at a point right now where everything and anything feels possible, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's a crazy feeling. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've never felt like this ever in my life, and it feels like damn, I can do anything.
That's
Crazy.
amazing, bro. Yeah, I love when you come through, bro, to the shop, you know, and I'll be cutting hair, and or if I'm not cutting hair, and we just stop by and bro, talking to you. It's always like a genuine conversation, and doing business with you and your family. Like I just like you said, bro. I felt like I'm part of the family when I did a few orders with you guys. Like it
Yeah.
just felt like bro, I was just printing with my fucking uncle, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And it's just like I wish I wish I had a million orders to take you guys, you
Yeah,
know, and
no,
help put everyone like money in everyone's pockets, but the orders ain't that it ain't up like that yet, but they're gonna
you're
get there.
gonna get there,
Trust,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
everything.
bro, yeah, I don't even know where that whole conversation started, but I think I was asking like, so your sister has been helping out for how long now?
She's been helping for about a year and a half, if I'm not mistaken.
So almost about as long as you've been helping them.
No, I've been there for like a solid 2 years now.
Okay, and then you're off and on in the beginning, right?
Yeah, I was super on and off. I was super on and off. Bro. It was like any argument, I'm like, yeah, I'm out. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
bro,
yeah.
it was bad, bro. Like I said, it's just like looking back, I wish I could have just grabbed myself and be like, bro, like just
Lock
just
in.
stay, bro. Like if I strongly believe that if I would have stayed the very first time that I had left, we would even have like double, like me situation would be double of what it is right now.
Cause that was
Years ago, bro.
I was like, yeah, 7 years ago.
7 years ago, I
something like
graduated
that.
high school 10 years ago, bro. That's just nuts.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, you've
so
known
it's
me for over like 10 years, damn near.
about 10 years already, bro.
Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. I just remember those first years we met. You were kind of like, you would be working, and you'd be like, I'm working with my dad. And, oh no, we got into it. Fuck that. I'm not, I'm not working over there.
Literally, bro. I was
You'd
like,
be out of business over there for a few like days, and you'd be back and shit. But
yeah, bro. But honestly, that also I think built character. Working in different industries as well. Like, bro, I worked 2 jobs at one point. I was working at Melrose at the homie shops. Shout out Puffers, my boys.
oh, you were at Publix.
Yeah.
That's what I want to ask too. Like, where were you working elsewhere during this whole, you know what I mean, this time?
So first time I left was Forever 21, and like I said, everything happens for a reason though. Everything, because if I didn't leave when I was like 18, I would have never met Brian. I would have never met you. I would have never met these fools. You get what I'm saying? Like
True.
everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
And I met Brian Forever 21. I quit. Then I went back. I was like, oh, I think I've matured from like a little Forever 21 gig. Definitely not. Like I think I lasted like 2 months or something like that. Got into a really bad argument and dipped out.
Went back to Forever 21, or you
No.
talking about to
I think the next thing that I did was I did a moving company,
Okay.
but that was
I don't remember that.
hell.
Was it?
That was hell, dude.
Why?
Bro, like
Yeah.
I don't think you know what like the human body can do until you see a Guatemalan like pick up a refrigerator by themselves, bro. Bro, they are insane workers. Like I'm not, bro. Hats off. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You guys think that Mexicans are hard work? We are. But Guatemalans, bro,
Yeah.
insane, crazy, bro. I seen like a 5'3" dude put a freaking gun safe on his back and just bring it downstairs, bro.
Fuck.
Bro, I tried to carry it with another friend. We couldn't do it.
Couldn't get it.
And there's this thing called in Spanish called maña. It's kind of like it just means technique. And it's just like you don't have to have like a lot of strength. You just gotta have technique, you know.
That's true, that's true.
And that's what they would always tell me. Like you gotta do it, bro. He's like, bro, we gotta move this whole entire house by 2 o'clock. And I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah, bro. I know moving anything is a fucking bitch. That's
Bro,
for
keep
sure.
in mind the people that I worked for, they wanted to move 2 houses a day. 2
Damn.
houses a day.
Mm.
We would fit 2 houses into a box truck.
Mhm.
It was crazy.
And just you just separate the two houses and just.
We
offload
would show like they would give a quote, like I guess they would take pictures, the owners of the house take pictures, like, and they had to place it as like if it was a box, and somehow they could calculate it of how much space it was gonna take, and they're like, oh, okay, we're gonna charge you this much to move it, and then they would kind of calculate, oh yeah, we could fit another house in there, and then we would go pick up the other house. Bro, it was like 17-hour shifts. I'm not gonna lie. The checks were nice, and bro, no, they did, but I didn't. This is when I low key learned about taxes though, cause they would. It was just a check, like a written check.
Yeah.
So then, I remember, Mom's was asking me. She was like, "Hey, like, how much did you make?" And I told her, right. And then she's just like, "Wait, let me see one of your checks." I would just keep them just in case once I deposited them.
Just like a trophy.
Yeah, kind of. And then, and she's like, "You didn't pay taxes on this," and I'm just like, you know.
Yeah.
And then She's like, you gotta pay this at the end of the year, bro. I paid so much in taxes, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Like what? Like for what? And I was like, fuck it. I mean, everyone gotta pay them, But that shit sucked, bro. I swear to God, I think I had like saved up a good amount. Half of that was wiped just through taxes.
Oh yeah. Uncle
Oh,
Sam.
like Uncle Sam do not give a fuck. He need that
Uncle
check.
Sam takes whatever he needs from you.
Hell yeah, yeah. But that sucked. After that, I went to Melrose. Like I said, shout out the homies at Puffers, Hove and Chris. They
You
gave
were
me
there for a little while, right?
yeah. 'Cause I had gone back
Mm.
after the movie, and then I came. Yeah, no, I came back to me stitching.
Mm.
Another argument.
At
I dipped out. I think Max was working at one location. And then-
Puffers?
yeah, at Puffers.
Okay.
And I was working at another location. But then Max had ended up leaving, and then they put me where Max was at.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, bro. I mean, they gave me. I was lucky, like unemployed for about like 3 months in between.
Mm.
Like I just didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do, and I would kick it there. And then I remember, I believe it was Hove. 'Cause I was closer to Hove, and yeah, he told me, he's like, bro, like pull up, like we got work for you, and I'm really appreciative, bro, because that got me through like honestly that was like when I hit low. That was like when I
Hove at Puffers, right?
at Puffers, yeah.
Okay.
I had hit low because, bro, I wasn't cool with my fam, with my pop. My mom's was cool, but my pops, I wasn't cool with them. And then like I wasn't really on good terms with these fools because I had just dipped out,
Oh, this was like during the filming.
That's when everything happened. When I crashed my car, I didn't have a whip. Like I that argument with pops happened. It just like it felt like everything had just like
Everything was crumbling.
everything was crumbling. Yeah, and like I said, they didn't have to do that, but they offered me the job, and it at least gave me a form of like a schedule,
Mm-hmm.
like, instead of just doing nothing.
Yeah.
And after that, at the same time as being there at Melrose, I stayed there for a while. I stayed there for like almost like 8 months or something like that.
Damn, Melrose, that's a push right there.
Bro, and I didn't have a whip.
How are you getting there?
Bro, Uber.
Ubering
It
it
was
to work?
fucking expensive. I would see like my monthly like spending on Uber.
Yeah.
Bro, they were earning more than me. I was like, what the fuck? Like I was
Bro,
spending
you
like
probably
$25 on Uber every day.
You're probably spending half of your pay,
I was
monthly pay, just on
almost.
getting to work.
At least a third. I'm not even joking.
But it's a good thing that you had that you had it because it kept you going, kept you online. Like if
Yeah.
everything was kind of like just coming down, it probably felt like shit. I need something to keep me going.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think I would have like been an alcoholic, just started over smoking like for no reason. Luckily, I didn't have money to do any of that shit, so
Yeah.
like I didn't do it.
Mm.
And yeah, then I think when I got that discipline in my head was when after like 4 months, I was like, bro, this isn't enough. Like I got to do something else.
Mm.
So then, luckily, one of our neighbors next to me stitching, he does power washing, and they only work at night.
Mm-hmm.
And he offered me a job. He's like, hey, like, I know you're not over there. He's just like, you want to come over here? And I told him, I was like, well, I'm at Melrose right now. It's kind of like a 40-minute Uber from getting there to get over here. He's like, oh, don't worry about it. I'll work with your schedule, right? And he was paying pretty good because it was a night shift.
Yeah.
And then, bro, I think the last straw there though was I didn't sleep for like 3 days. I think I didn't sleep for 3 days because I would go to Melrose
Mm-hmm.
at like 10:30, open up, close like around 7. Then I would leave there. It was a 40-minute drive to Sun Valley, and then I worked from 6. No. What time was it? It was like 8:30 or something like that.
Mm.
And then I would get off like at 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Bro, it was crazy. They paid really good though, like overtime and everything,
Benefits
benefits and everything, benefits and everything, bro.
all night. God
Bro, all
damn.
night, bro. And I was like, damn, like this is low key not what I want to do,
Yeah.
But it was cool because it would be like cool 6-hour shifts at night. I mean, either way, I was being dumb anyway. During the night, I would go out with the homies, get drunk and stuff, and I was like,
Regardless,
bro,
you were making some paper. And you
yeah,
were
at least
able
I
to
was
stack it
making,
up.
yeah, at least I was making money. But then that really instilled like that discipline. And I
Mm.
was like, bro, if I don't want to do this, I gotta take something serious,
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when I was like, yeah, no, I gotta go. I gotta apologize to pops,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just gotta shut the fuck up and lock in,
Mm-hmm.
I just, yeah, and I honestly, I think I still have some learning to do at that, like with that at the age of 26. Maybe it's just like not just a generational thing, but as a first generation here is like I don't think that I gave my pops enough respect, and I almost feel like I'm indebted. So I feel like I definitely gotta even show him more respect. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially for not seeing the vision.
100% not seeing the vision. I
vision
see
in the
it now
beginning.
though.
But I get it though. Like, just I think probably just being young and like seeing that your parents are doing something, it probably just seems like, oh, it's just regular, you know.
Yeah.
But once you got older and you got to see these other businesses and stuff going on, and then I think you just started maybe what time to start realizing what he had built and like the opportunity that was in front of you.
I strongly believe it was just appreciation. It was like you got to do something, especially because I like you see your parents get old, you know,
Mhm.
and it's like you don't want them to work. Like my and I'm gonna manifest it right now just because I know that you're gonna post it. But
Mhm.
my biggest goal right now is to retire my parents.
Sick.
Like that's probably like the realest thing that I could ever do is like just let them chill. You know, like to be able to reap what they sowed. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they're not even able to enjoy because that's all they think about is like
Reap what they stitched. You gonna switch it up for them?
yeah, literally. But yeah, I just want them to enjoy life, man. I just want them to travel. I just want them to enjoy what they gave us. Like we were able to enjoy everything. I never really like struggled. You know, I struggled in my own way, but compared to other people, I
Yeah.
didn't. Compared to my pops, I didn't. Compared to my mom, I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So I want them to enjoy what they deserve.
Yeah, and I think like I like how you look at that because I feel like people that kind of like victimize themselves and just like, oh, I had a hard life and shit, and it's like all you got to do is look at somebody that had it like harder than you, you know, like didn't have as much as you, and then it makes you just appreciate like everything that you have. To be honest, like saying growing up, like I didn't have the most compared to other people that I was around, but at the same time, I had a lot more than people that you would see around, you know,
Hmm.
that didn't have anything, didn't have maybe any of the parents, didn't have shoes, like there was like dirty clothes, you know, whatever it may be, you know. Even though I didn't have like everything that I wanted, I still had more than other people, and I think realizing that was just something that I'm glad I had kind of maybe not installed in me, just that I realized. Like I'm glad that I was able to realize that too, and seeing that you
I
were able to see it too.
I mean, bro, look at where we at, bro. You made this happen, bro. Like you inspire me.
Appreciate that, bro. For real.
You just said it. You weren't the worst, but I mean, you I've seen you. Like
Hmm.
you've came a long way too. You help family out, and bro, you always help your friends out too as much as you can.
Yeah, I try to.
Yeah, so I mean, you helped us out, bro. You gave us a place to be ourselves, to fuck around and
Yeah.
build character. Really.
Actually, during this whole time frame, you're actually trying to be a barber a little bit too. We're gonna throw some of those videos in
Nah,
there.
I know you got the pictures in that
We
too.
got pictures and
Fuck.
videos. We got all that shit.
Yeah, bro. Like I was just floating, bro. I was just floating, just trying to figure life
Drink
out,
to
man.
Swab, being a
Uh,
barber real quick.
Cheers, bro.
We haven't even taken a sip from this one right here yet. But yeah, during this whole time, like bro was bouncing around from jobs, and I mean the barbershop's always here. You know, if somebody's interested to try cutting hair, like the opportunity is always there with me. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And you seen Brian cutting hair, and I think that's when you're like, maybe I'll try this out.
Yeah, I seen him doing good for himself, you know, and I'm just like, man, maybe I can do it, you know. But I try to live with as less of like that, what could have been, like mindset. Like I don't want to everything that I never tried.
Yeah.
You know, I just want to, like I said, right now it feels like everything's possible. I'm not saying I'm very young. I'm 26, bro. I'm pushing Unk now, bro. You
Getting
know,
to Unk stat. You can almost qualify for Unk.
huh?
You gotta start
I'm
filling
2
out your
years away from
application.
Unk, huh? Damn. But it's like I still feel young enough where I can make some mistakes and still come back from them. You know,
Oh,
and
1,000%.
and I'm very grateful that I made a lot of the mistakes that I made, um, at a young age.
Hmm.
Like I fucked up bad.
You're still young, bro.
No,
You
no, no.
definitely,
Yeah, yeah, like I said, but it's just like right now, since like my goals are set.
Mhm.
I feel like I have like a fire burning my ass right now, and it's just like you gotta make it happen.
Yeah.
And I kind of like I wouldn't say regret because like I said, I made so many memories, but I feel like I'm running out of time. That's what it feels like. Cause like I
understand.
said, I feel like we all live on borrowed time. I don't know when my parents' time is. I don't know when my grandparents' time is. I would like for my mom to enjoy retirement with her parents while they're still here. You know,
Yeah.
that would be sick.
Hmm.
So I feel like running out of time. I feel like that if you have that mentality, I feel like you're gonna do well.
You're gonna like speed yourself up.
Yeah,
You just be trying to get to the bag. and
it's
get
like
to that.
balance though, because if you don't have patience, you'll fuck up too.
That's true. I think that's the times I fucked up the worst, or like just fumbled a bag, or fucking just went to try to rush to do something, and that's like usually when stuff goes wrong every time.
Yeah, 100%.
Hmm. And since you've like locked in with business, oh, like we were saying, bro, you guys started with from the garage, and you guys had 1 unit, and then 2 units, and where you guys at now?
So as of
If you don't mind
nah, you're good.
disclosing, I don't know if we could do all
Nah,
that.
you're good. Yeah, it's still not done yet. That's why you haven't seen like a lot of posts
Yeah.
on our social media just yet. But recently, 2.5 months ago, Pops actually like dipped out of the spot right now. He went and opened up another spot for just car wrapping. Yeah, so he just completely he's full time over there. Like we
Is
don't.
it is it a different like location?
No, it's a different. It's same parking lot,
Yeah.
just a different unit. It's a lot bigger. It's almost the same size as the one that we have for the screen printing shop,
Yeah.
but it's for car wrapping.
Just straight car wrapping.
Car wrapping decals for trucks, commercial wraps, food truck wraps, like
Oh, just big ass stickers.
bro, like it like huge. Like if you need a 20-foot banner, 30-foot banner,
Yeah.
you know we can make it happen.
Oh, bro, I already know you. Every time my window got broken over here, you guys had the plugs for everything. To
That's honestly also what I'm very grateful for because since my pop treats everybody like family,
Uh-huh.
like a lot of the customers, like if we need a favor, they'll be there. And
Mhm.
we know we got people that do construction, we got people that do roofing, we got people that do windows, we got people that do
Oh, I bet, bro. Just from all the customers you brought in, you probably have so many relationships and connections from that.
yeah, dude. It's a blessing. It's like, and I didn't see any of that. Like they all remember me too, and they all say the same thing now. It's just like, oh, like they all tell me like, oh, we're proud of you. You know, like we saw you and then we didn't see you and we would get sad. Your dad would talk about you like, damn, I wish my son was here and stuff. And then like, bro, like I don't even remember them, but then they'll remember me.
Yeah.
So it feels good, like the assurance even coming from you, like it feels good,
Mhm. Just to hear somebody else's perspective, like
because you guys seen me, seen me grow
seeing you
up.
go through it and just like growing through the whole motions and stuff like that.
Yeah, 100%.
That's dope, bro. So you guys are like what, like 4 units now?
No. So since we got bigger, a bigger unit,
Mm.
it eliminated the other one because that one was like it was long, but it was very narrow. Cause we were trying to do the car wraps in there, but we had the boxes, and then we had like,
I think I remember. Yeah, it was pretty narrow, and you guys had the
and then had an
majority of
office, and then it had an office space. Yeah, we had a single head in there.
Yeah.
We had like a small office space that the landowner was like, you can't knock it down. But the good thing about the spot that we currently got is that it had no office space, so it was just a
Empty
huge
unit.
room, bro, like a huge room. And then we asked for permission because we need an office for the printers because they need AC. They need AC because then the heads will clog. So what between me and the other homie Kanawi, we built the office that is currently there. That was fun. I'm not gonna lie, I've never done construction,
It's
but
fun,
it's
bro.
fun. It's fun, dude. It's like if you build Legos, like this is like a big Lego.
It's like
you
real
know?
life Legos.
Yeah. But you'll be sore. I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna be sore.
Yeah, and that's not to take no credit away from anyone that does construction every day, because I've done like projects and I do stuff at my house and I love to do it, especially if the weather's right. If it's too hot, bro, it's a different story. But like, it is very fun, like to know that you could build some shit or fix some shit. But like, if you got to do it on the daily, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
it's a
no,
whole
no, no,
different.
no, no.
I'm sure
definitely
it's
not
a
doing
whole
it on the
different
daily.
perspective on
My-
it, you know.
My sciatica would be fucked up for sure.
Exactly, sweating all day, bro, and just fucking. But to be able to be like hands on and know all that stuff, it's like, bro, it's the best blessing, because you can just go and if you need to do something, you do it yourself, you know,
Yeah, unless you need permits.
or if you need permission. Just don't let your neighbors find out and they won't tell on you. Damn.
Follow me for more.
Yeah.
advice.
But also, what I love about the business, bro, that you're bringing to it, like, you're not just making videos like, oh, look, we did this shirt, we did this shirt. You're making like educational videos.
I'm trying to. As much as I can. Just because I do believe that it's really hard to make like connections to like manufacturers. My parents struggled with that, and I never understood that. But it took them a really long time to find like reliable vendors, and it's like now it's
Like
The
for
en-
the garments.
yeah, for the garments, yeah. So before we used to do my mom, like I said, bro, super woman right there.
Mm-hmm.
She would in the morning go drop us off at school, and then the very next thing she would do is go straight to downtown LA
Mm-hmm.
and bro, I show love to everybody, but shout out Sky Sportswear.
Oh yeah, I love them.
They're his Rob's mom.
Mhm.
I
The
to be
Asian
honest,
dude?
my mom English wasn't her first language,
Mhm.
so she told me to call her Miss Lee.
Mhm.
I know that that's not her name. I don't know her actual name.
I think
but
everybody in LA is
yeah,
Miss Leo.
no, but honestly, they Sky Sportswear, man, they helped us out a lot at the beginning for the blanks, but we had to go over there
Yeah.
not we, my mom, but she had to go over there every single day, then go back to the shop, bring my pops the garments, and then my pops was printing them by himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Bro, the printing is no joke. Like, and it's not just like the print. Like you got to do the, oh, like you were saying the you burn the screens. Like first you got to burn the screen. Actually, you got to digitize everything. You got to burn the screens. You got to
No,
set it
it's a
all
whole
up.
entire thing,
I
dude.
know, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay, if I can give anybody advice right now, send correct files. Don't go on Chat GPT, ask it to design something, and then send it to a manufacturer or a print shop. It's a little frustrating. Like I said, it's a blessing because at least we're getting like some leads.
Mhm.
But it's like a lot. Like ChatGPT has fucked up the game so much.
I bet.
It comes out pixelated, and it always comes out with this like little grain on it. I
Okay.
don't know why, but you gotta understand that, especially here in Los Angeles, we're not like Pakistan or China where we have like 20 different people doing one job, like color separating.
Mhm.
But now we gotta retrace it. If it has multiple colors, color separate and
Mhm.
print films. That's the next step. Print
Yeah.
films. After printing the films, get approval of the size. After getting approval of the size, get approval of the colors. Burn the frames. Do a sample print on a like it's called a backing. That's what we call it.
Mhm.
And then get the approval of like everything and then print. It's like people think that is like really just people think it's just
Stressing
really
me out
fast.
right now, but yeah.
But there's solutions to this. It's just like DTG. You had a DTG machine.
Oh, bro, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even want to talk about mine, bro.
About that
If y'all
shit.
trying to buy mine, that shit's sitting in the corner collecting
Mine's
dust.
sitting in the corner, got more dust.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I want to just add to that,
Yeah,
bro.
go ahead.
Like I was, like I said, I was at one point same thing. I was trying to buy my own press to like print my own shit because it sounds easy. Like you go to a professional and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I just need to buy this shit and fucking do it myself, and it's not that easy, bro. It's so hard. It's like it's so easy to make a mistake and you have to trash your garment.
Yep.
And it's not like it's just stuff you learn with experience. Like, and I'm sure
But
that's
I
all
don't-
you've been learning.
I'm not trying to discourage anybody from doing it because you can learn. You
Yeah.
can. It's just don't think it's that easy. I feel like people got to appreciate what we do a little bit more because, trust me, bro, we could get some crazy DMs, bro, talking crazy, talking about like, oh, why? Like if it's just putting this on the shirt, and it's just like, bro, if it was that easy, you could just do
Go
it.
and do it.
You go do it,
Yeah.
But yeah, DTG, bro, still don't like it. DTF right now, I finally got a printer.
Mhm.
That's bad.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
I'm
you
like-
said recently, yeah.
Bro, yeah, that's why one thing about me is just I gotta respect my pop's quality. He's always, like I said, it doesn't matter if it takes a little bit longer,
Mhm.
you gotta do it right. So I took a little bit extra time studying, doing research about DTF. I wasn't a huge fan. I don't know if you like realized like 2 years ago,
Mhm.
you did a DTF, it would feel like it would feel like plastic,
Yeah.
like a vinyl, like
Yeah,
when
it feel-
people
you
used to
feel
do.
just, it would feel like you're like it's just trapped in the
And
air.
then you start sweating and it feels like your chest is getting stuck to it.
uh
And then finally, I found like a crazy. I'll bring you a sample,
the right.
bro. It feels like it's almost
material?
inside inside the material. Yeah, like this is DTG,
Mhm.
but like I said, it just kind of like fades.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan. It's not terrible. It's all DTF and DTG are meant for samples.
Because DTF is like
Direct to
almost like
film.
yeah, it's like a film, and then DTG is straight to the garment. So it's like spraying the ink on your shirt.
Yeah,
Uh huh.
I think that DTG is even a longer process though because you gotta pre-treat it, you gotta cure it.
I used to hate that shit.
Bro, it sucked, bro. It sucked so bad. Unless you have maybe like 4 of them,
Uh-huh.
like okay, you got it,
yeah.
But still, like after a couple washes, it's going to fade. It's impossible for it not to fade.
Mhm.
Like if you go to Target and you go to the graphic tee sections, that's all it is. It's just DTG.
DTG?
But just bro, imagine in China they got like I don't know, like 100 of them running at the same time.
Oh yeah.
They even make washers for the pre-treatment. Like you throw a
Yeah.
bunch of garments,
Uh-huh.
you throw them into the washer, and then they just get pre-treated in there.
Yeah. I think that was something cool when I was trying to print my own stuff. Was like you would see like the annual, I don't know, conventions, and it was like be new machines and new technologies and stuff like that. And it was cool to learn that stuff, but like you had to have the bag to keep up.
Oh,
with.
100%. Respects to
Yeah.
Flavio, man. Dude, I
You
did
gotta have the
not
bag
know.
to keep up with this shit.
Yeah, no, that shit's insane. I never thought that a machine would cost that much.
Mm.
Dude, even the DTG printer is just like,
Oh, but me and my homies, I mean, I'm gonna blame myself mostly for it, but we fucking blew a bag on a DTG machine. Probably like it was around 20K.
let's hear the
bro.
pitch. What did you tell them? Like, what? How did
I
you
was
sell
like,
it to
look,
them?
this shit's gonna print shirts, and we're gonna get rich. Honestly, my boy, like I could just tell my boys, bro, like, hey, I
Yeah.
got this idea, and they're gonna be down. Like my first idea. I mean, it wasn't even my first idea. Like the barbershop,
Mhm.
my boys were like, it came to a point where it was like, either I had to move shops or I had to open a shop.
Yeah.
My homies were like, let's open a shop, and I was like, well, fuck it, let's do it. So I think just since the barbershop went good, I was like, any idea I pitched after that, they're like, fuck it, let's go for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I would try screen printing. It was hard, and then they make it seem so easy with DTG. It was like you just buy it and it's gonna print like amazing, you know.
Yeah.
And we all
That's
went
how they
to
sell it to you at the convention.
yeah, and we went to
So
this
simple.
we went to this class for the machine that we bought, and they're like, machine's working amazing, you know, printing out perfectly. And we're like, fuck it, let's do it. We bought the machine, and it was not the same.
How long, if you don't mind me asking, just so like people out there, because my experience might not be the same as your experience.
Mhm.
How long did it take for the heads to clog?
So what was fucked up for us is that once we got it, I think that's kind of when COVID hit. So we were like running it daily, so it wasn't clogging. I mean, it might have been clogging, it might have been getting fucked up, but we didn't really know how to diagnose it yet. But COVID hit, bro, so we had to power it off. And once we powered it off,
You didn't wait. You didn't leave it on,
no, but we had nothing to print. It was COVID.
but still you leave it on. That way it automatically cleans. Or you were just like fuck
We
it.
thought we needed to turn it off. You know, we were gonna get no sales. We were gonna
Yeah,
have nothing
yeah.
going on. My cousin's here. He's over here like, yep, we blew a bag on it. But yeah, so we turned it off and then turned it back on. Shit was clogged. Luckily, we're under warranty, so we fixed it like 2 or 3 times. And then we kept just trying to go for it, and it was just not working correctly. COVID kept opening and closing shit, and then like it just kept clogging it, and it got to a point where the warranty expired,
Yeah.
and they were like, oh, it's gonna cost $2,000 to
Bro,
to fix
you
your
got
shit.
it cheap, bro. They were charging me 3,500 for the heads. That's it.
Fuck. That's what it was. It was
Just
for
the
them to
heads.
clean the heads.
Just the
Actually,
heads.
the whole new
Yeah,
component right
yeah,
there.
it's a new head. You got to replace them.
So yeah, after that, after the last time, I was just like, bro, I ain't trying to put this money up. I don't know. We'll just try to sell it. We try to sell it, bro. That shit's still
Yeah.
sitting there
The worst part is like, you have to consistently be printing something on it
for it to not clog.
for it to not clog. And guess what that means? You gotta waste ink.
Mm-hmm.
So guess what that means? You're spending money, and it's like it is on stuff that you're not even gonna make money on. You just gotta run it in order for it not to clog. And it just I don't know. It's just not my favorite. It's actually my least favorite. print
Least
process.
favorite technology.
Yeah, yeah, like ever. Whoever invented that, bro, I hate you. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
It feels nice. I'm not gonna lie. It feels nice, but like I said, it fades.
if it works correctly, it's a great idea. When it doesn't work, it's a fucking headache.
Yeah.
for sure, bro. And yeah, bro. So what do you think's like the next goals for Mean Stitch, or the main goal from now on?
Scaling.
Scaling, like just in what way?
I have a vision for me stitching that like I've written it down. I've like pitched it to moms and she believes in it.
Mm.
It's just finding the right people now. Pops is a little skeptical, which is cool. That's something that I'll always appreciate Pops for, is that he's devil's advocate.
Mm-hmm.
And I recently just told him probably 2 months ago. I don't even know what we were talking about, but I told him I was like, I think he asked me, he's like, what's one thing that you're gonna miss? What's one thing that you like from me or like about me, or what's one thing that you're gonna miss about me? Like if once I'm not here.
Yeah.
And I told him I was like I know that I sound annoyed
Mm-hmm.
when you always tell me, but did you think about this? But did you think about that? You know? And it's like, but it made me think about all the outcomes that might happen, and it makes me make my idea a little bit more refined. You know?
Mm-hmm.
When I present it to Pops, I want it to be so refined that he can't hit me with something like that.
Okay.
But knowing Pops, he's gonna find something. He's gonna find something wrong with it. You know.
Find the flaw.
But definitely, like, you gotta have somebody like that in your corner.
100%.
Some people think that, because I'm sure that some people have homies.
It's like having a bunch of yes men around you.
Exactly. You don't need that. You always need one person that's gonna be real with you. And I feel like some people don't know how to take that correctly. They think that like somebody's hating, like you're just questioning it because you don't want me to try it. And it's just like, nah, like I want you to succeed. That's why I'm making sure that you thought about every single outcome that you could possibly think of.
And more in detail.
So now, like, the idea is to scale. It's just like logistics. And honestly, ChatGPT, dude, like that thing's insane. It can teach you how to even scale. It can give you a full analysis of your business.
Yeah.
You just gotta make a small investment. If you want to pay 1 month of ChatGPT or Gronk, bro, just if you have a business that's already making a good amount of money and you want to scale, ChatGPT can honestly help you.
Just fine tune.
Fine tune. Yeah, you can put like whatever, but don't like go into it and have it do everything yourself. You gotta have some thought behind it. You know, bro, that's the one thing that people don't understand. ChatGPT is a tool. It's a tool. It's a tool. It's a tool. It's not something that's gonna do everything for you. At least not yet. You know.
Yeah.
But it's not there yet where it just can build something from nothing to something. You know.
It can help you
It can help you if you use it correctly. It can help you. It's a very reliable tool.
Yeah, like you said, as a graphic designer, it's not the best, but
it helps you.
For you, yeah, it can help you and to help kind of like just analyze or brainstorm for things for the future for your business. It can help you out, but it's not gonna do it all by itself.
Yeah, no, I strongly agree with that, because one thing that I found that ChatGPT can help me with is make quick mock-ups for customers. Like, say that they don't know what like a logo for a construction business. They don't know what they want. Okay, I can literally pull up my phone, type in like, hey, ChatGPT, make me a quick mock, like bust out three designs right now. Give me 3 versions of a construction company with the word Reyes. They want like a sun in the background, a house, a fence, and then it will literally spit it out in less than 10 minutes.
Yep.
But like I said, it's not the final draft. It's like a sketch.
But it's a great like draft.
It's a great draft, because then I can take that idea and they can tell me, okay, now we have the general idea. Now where can we go from this and make it even
off of it?
Exactly.
Yeah, I've done the same thing. I like a bunch of people told me to like start using ChatGPT, AI in general, and I wouldn't really. And then I've been trying to convince my homies to like, because they all have their trades, and I'm like, bro, let's start like growing your shit on the side, start building your business. So eventually you could leave, you could be your own boss. So I'll go and like, they'd be like, oh yeah, I just don't know how to do my own design. So same thing, I'll grab their names or their trade, make it look urban, this type of style, and it would spit something out, and you send it to them, and it's kind of like, it would just like get you motivated.
Exactly. It definitely will motivate you. If you need that little extra motivation, you're not a graphic designer, just throw it in ChatGPT, get a little inspiration.
See what happens.
Yeah, hell yeah. But that's also something that I even want to do this, did want to do this podcast. Is like the things are going great for these fools, and I'm happy for them. I'm super happy for them. There's always gonna be love, but that's not the only option. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like nowadays a lot of adolescents, like between the ages of 13 all the way to like 18, 20, everybody wants to be an influencer right now.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But I feel like nobody really wants to be a landscaper. Nobody wants to be a gardener. Nobody wants to be a construction person or own a construction company.
Yeah.
Open a restaurant, and literally anything's possible. Bro, we live in the USA, bro. Like, we can do anything and everything here. Everything.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's not the only option. Don't think that, oh, I got to make this video like me right now. I'm kind of leaning into social media now because of like the content that I'm making for the business, but that's not my priority. My priority is to grow the business.
Yeah, but I feel like that's the content that you're doing, because there's hundreds of different forms of content, and it's not influencer content that you're creating. It's more educational videos that you're making. Like the video that I love that you made, bro, was the one that you're saying like you don't need to make a multicolored
Oh
Design.
yeah, yeah,
You need
yeah.
to make. You just need to come up with a solid logo that's gonna stick.
Yeah, that's honestly one of my favorite
It was so
videos.
fire, bro. I love that fucking video.
But that was 2 takes. Like I took 1 take, but I got too excited and I like spat it out. And then my sister's like, "Nah, we got to do it again." And then she's like, "You got to slow it down." Cause like I said, sometimes I don't see what my sister sees. Like she's told me to slow down in order for her to put like all the images and
Oh yeah, yeah,
captions
like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
cartoons in there, yeah.
you got me. And it ended up working out. It's probably one of our most viral videos on
It was
Instagram
so
right now.
fire, bro. that video.
Even Hellstar commented on it. It was
Oh, did they?
yeah, they did. It was
Shit, I
crazy.
didn't know
Yeah,
that.
they were like great advice or great idea.
It really
And
is,
it's
bro.
just simple goes a long way. Simple
Yeah.
goes a long way. Like
Like
you don't gotta make some crazy design in order to be successful. You just gotta have something that's memorable.
Yeah.
And I think everything that you do, you almost have to make it an experience. Like this barbershop, bro, is an experience too. Like it's nice,
Appreciate that, bro.
like when somebody comes in, like, hey, this is cool, like you see the homies vibing out, you see the lights, you see the art, you see the wall,
Yeah, a lot of people love the artwork, bro.
yeah, and it just you made it an experience. Like the mural, shout out JP Murals, like
Oh yeah, JP.
you get me? It's just like you make the whole entire thing, like everywhere you go, there's something to see or something to even feel. Like you feel like you're a part of it. So that's what I believe, that everything that you do, you gotta make people feel a part of it. It goes with anything with these foods. They make the fans feel like they're at home with them. You
Yeah.
get me? When it's me, when people walk into the door, I want them to feel like they're at home, or like if they're almost like my cousin or something. Like I want to build long-term relationships. You got to make it memorable.
Like you're not just walking in as a customer. It's like you're coming in, you're getting taken care of.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just like I don't know how to explain it, but like recently I just been trying to be more self-aware, and like I try to see what other people are doing, and I think that's like the one advice that I can give people that are doing business is if you make yourself memorable, you're sellable.
Yeah. That makes sense. I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you gotta. It's almost like you're. A lot of business owners, I think, aren't really in the public eye, but the ones that are and they make themselves, sellable or just likable, like their business is more relatable.
Yeah.
And easier to push out. So I
Mhm.
guess that makes sense.
And people that have good moods, to be honest. It doesn't matter what kind of like morning you had. It doesn't matter what kind of day you're having. You kind of just got to put things aside and like understand that the person that's walking through the door, like they had nothing to do with your
It might
shitty
be
day,
their first time, yeah.
Exactly,
popping
yeah.
up.
And like sometimes I don't have good mornings, or I don't feel like, going to work sometimes, and it's just like,
Everybody.
bro, you gotta keep that positive mentality, because you never know who that person that you're talking to might open the door for,
All right, bro. So before we move on, I just wanted to ask, who's like your biggest, I guess you could say, like presence as a customer, and do you have somebody that doesn't have a big presence that's ordering a lot of stuff?
Yeah, actually. My
Can we say their names?
yeah, for sure.
Alright.
It's actually like the homies. Like I'm super proud of all the homies. My my biggest person right as of right now, we've done stuff for like big people like influencers and like Yvette XO. Like we've done her merch before. We've done stuff for a company named Miss Lola. We've
Miss
done
Lola's crazy.
yeah, like
I see them everywhere.
they're big. Yeah. We've done stuff for I mean these fools, but as of right now, like I want to say middle of 2024, and then all of 2025, gotta be against them all.
FME?
FME.
Bro, they're
Yeah.
going crazy, the twins.
They're going nuts. They're going absolutely nuts, dude.
Yeah.
Like they're placing like huge orders.
He told me, bro, I was talking to them. Actually, I'm not gonna say the amount of orders that they're
Yeah,
doing,
no,
but
I'm not either. But
he
I'm just
told me
like-
the numbers, and I was like, bro, that's fucking great, because they've only been up for like a year.
But I gotta respect it, because Denny puts he puts a lot of effort into this. Like he taught himself how to design. Some of the designs that you guys have probably even worn, like he's done them.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
bro, that it's very impressive. A lot of people don't have the patience for it. They choose ChatGPT, and it's just like, but this makes it a little bit more personal. And I think that I almost know for a fact it feels even more of a sense of accomplishment. Like, damn, like from A to Z, like I made this shit happen,
Yeah, them doing it themselves.
And then like I know that Miguel, like he's not more on the creative side. He does give a lot of great input, but like that little change of like the font of the fuck my enemies, like bro, it went a long way. Like that shit even blew up that FME, the fuck my enemies,
Yeah.
even further. Cause before it was only like like block writing,
Yeah.
and then he just changed it to the cursive, and then that shit went even crazier, bro. Like it's
Oh,
just like little changes, you know. It could be the exact same print, little changes,
Mhm.
and it just changes the aspect of the design.
Yeah, and man, I'm so happy that they're doing good. Shout out to the twins, bro, because they're just so humble, bro.
No, they're really humble.
Very
Denny,
humble people.
probably one of the
Great
most
people.
humble people I've ever met.
Mhm.
Miguel, bro, quiet as hell. You know, like you never like, you never even know what's about to come out
They're
that
quiet,
guy's
but
mouth.
they're fucking hilarious.
No, they're
bro. Once you
hilarious,
start talking
bro.
to them, they're fucking hilarious.
Yeah, no, but I'm super proud of them, bro. I'm blessed that they're my customer,
Mhm.
and like I said, like the relationship is just amazing. You know,
Mhm.
I treat them like family. Like I did do one mistake one time, and bro, like I make up for it. You know,
Mhm.
but it's just building that relationship. They do good. They bless me. I bless them. I give them. If you get to the amount that they're ordering, it's just like, bro, I show love. You know.
Yeah,
If it makes sense, it makes sense. Everyone gotta eat. You know.
I'm so happy for them, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then you said like a person that's like isn't like popping like that, but like has been ordering like a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
I gotta give a huge shout out to the homies, dedicated bros, Bruce and David, bro. If
Their brand is called Dedicated.
yeah, what's crazy is that their names are David
Mhm.
and Bruce,
Yeah,
so it's DB,
they're dedicated.
and then their
bros.
brand is called Dedicated Bros DB.
No way.
It's
I gotta go
no,
look shit
that
up.
was unintentional too. Cause I remember I was doing like probably like the second order,
Yeah.
and I was writing it down. I was like Dedicated Bros, and then I put in the contact Bruce and David, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like, did you guys know that? And they're like, they all started laughing, like, what the fuck? Like, we didn't even notice.
Mhm.
But if you guys haven't, go check them out. I love their message.
Yeah.
It's literally all about dedication. My boy,
Do they do merch or like what?
they do. It's a brand. It's a brand, but I wouldn't even consider it a brand. It's more of like a lifestyle.
Mhm.
I think it gives off like kind of like the marathon, but even more of like just the dedication of what it takes. And I think that they literally like what they're preaching, they do. David, single father, bro. He works like overnight shifts.
Mhm.
Wakes like he doesn't even sleep because by the time he gets home, he's with his daughter.
Mhm.
After spending time
Oh,
with his
that's
daughter,
another job right there.
yeah, exactly. But he
Yeah.
doesn't want to miss anything. You know, like
Yeah.
his daughter's like 2 3 years old.
Yeah.
And he's like he doesn't want to miss anything, so he stays up.
Mhm.
And then by the time he's like the daughter goes to sleep, he's like, okay, what can I do now for the brand? And then they doing events like in Long Beach, in Orange County, in Chatsworth, like every single weekend, bro. Like I've never
Sick.
seen anybody be so consistent in just pushing stuff. And they don't have a huge following, like I said, but their community is something that
Solid.
I haven't seen like before.
Yeah.
It's like I think they just hit 1,000 followers.
Uh-huh.
Out of those 1,000 followers, for the amount of stuff that they be buying, it's just like wow, like you guys have like an amazing community.
It's like everyone that's following you is buying.
Damn near, like
Damn near,
you
yeah.
get what I'm saying. But that's the kind of things that you kind of want when it's a brand.
Yeah.
It's like you want people that like have that mentality, you know. And I think that the what's the word for it? The message that they're trying to push out,
Mhm.
it's sick, bro. Like it's insane. Like they do this thing called Dedicated Mondays. So I don't know if you've seen, like I posted it a couple times.
I would have to see it because I just
yeah.
be like, I'd be going.
Yeah,
through
no, I
things,
get you. Yeah, but like that's how they're building the community, and it's like their marketing and everything is like it's gonna work out for them. Like I said, they do something enough times, like it's gonna work out for them, and I pray that it works out for them because they put that dedication in, like
Mhm.
literally.
So it's just like the social media presence isn't there, but the orders are.
Yeah, the social media presence it's getting there because
Yeah.
they're doing content every single day, bro.
Solid.
Like every single day they're pushing out a video. And I told them because I told them at the beginning, the homie Bruce, they're like, oh, it's because like we're kind of shy, like we can't be in front. I'm like, bro, get over it. Like put your pride
Yeah.
aside.
Mhm.
I was just like, if you think the homies are gonna think like, oh, this is kind of corny, you know,
Mhm.
fuck the homies, like respectfully, you know, like
Yeah.
they're not putting bread in your pockets, like
You'd be supporting anything. That
exactly, yeah. And I told him I was like, and I tell even my sister this, like the people that are gonna support you are just random people.
Mhm.
Like not even like sometimes it's not even your close,
100%, bro.
not even
yeah.
your closest homie will support you. It's
Mhm.
just it'll be a random person, bro. A
Mhm.
random person will buy a shirt before your closest homie buys a shirt
At full price.
at full price
Which probably won't happen.
plus
to be honest,
tax.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like
Off the website.
exactly, not local pickup. You know?
Yeah.
So
Damn.
it's sick. They huge shout out to them, man. I got so many good customers. It's crazy. Like I got and also what I think helped me build my mentality now is like knowing that I can take like a lesson or advice from anybody from any industry.
Mm-hmm.
Like I try to listen to everybody now. I don't try to like, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. You know, it's just like, bro, this guy, he just because somebody's older, like doesn't mean that they're wiser, but they've made more mistakes than you.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
Yeah.
The older you are, you made more mistakes.
Yeah. I mean, I agree, but sometimes some older people are still fucking don't know what they're talking about.
But you
But
can,
I do.
but you can take,
I understand what you're saying.
but
Though.
you can take like that as a lesson though. Like, damn, I low-key don't want to be like that. You know?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, so you can take any situation and make it a positive.
I get you. That makes
Yeah.
sense. And like you were saying earlier, like you've become okay with like taking criticism.
Yeah.
And same thing like with my business. I'm always like you have to be open to it to grow. You know. But
Mhm.
even though like I'm open to it and I do accept it, when I hear it, I'm still like fuck. It still
It's-
gets me a little frustrated. And then after I think I get past
You
that.
think you could like give an example?
I don't know, just something simple, you know, like I don't know, the shop could be cleaner, you know,
Okay.
or someone could be more attentive or something. And
Yeah.
first you're like, it's pretty good. I don't know, like I think we're pretty good.
Yeah.
But it's not like I wouldn't say that. I would think that first. I'd be like, nah, I think we're okay. And then after like you get past that, I think ego stage, then you're like, you'll see where
Yeah.
you could be more clean.
Yeah, I
where you
think
could be more attentive and stuff.
You
like
just
that.
said it. It's like all about ego. Once you get rid of your ego, like you're able to be susceptible to like a lot of more like positive energy and like just don't take things personally. I guess
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
The ego is like probably like your worst enemy of
100%.
anybody, man or woman. You know. So kill your ego.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Kill your ego and shout out to the twins, man. To Denny and
Nah, for
Miguel,
real.
man.
Shout out my
FME,
boys.
bro. I love you guys. You guys are super humble. You guys deserve what's coming to you guys. And to dedicated bros. I don't know you guys,
Yeah.
but the message sounds great, bro. Like I don't just the name alone sounds like dope, you know? It sounds like something you would it doesn't matter what it looks like, it's something that I'd be like, yeah, fuck, I want them to win, you know?
Exactly. Like it's kind of like the homies. You know, like.
Mhm.
You and the homies that you did the first barbershop with the DTG, it's just like
Mhm.
it's just bros, you know, like
Yeah.
it's like a group. Like you, just the name just gives that off.
Everyone's
Everyone gotta be
everyone's
dedicated,
involved,
you know.
yeah.
And it's cool because then you don't want nobody in that circle that's not dedicated. So
100%. Like
that's not the
everyone
bro.
could be a bro,
Yeah,
but not dedicated.
not dedicated.
You gotta
though.
be dedicated to be
Yeah, to be
in
the
circle,
bro.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
that's dope, man. Yeah, shout out to them, bro. I'm super happy for them and for the pod, everyone that's tuned in, man. We got a little too locked in on the whole printing stuff, but it's just like just seeing
my bad.
you. No, not it's not on you, bro. It's just like just seeing the whole growth and everything, bro. Is dope. And there's just so much to talk about and to dissect and we just dissected some, not everything, bro. And
Yeah, I know it's still a whole lot.
I'm like just like I'm happy for the twins, bro. I'm happy for you and your family doing really good.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
And I just hope you guys just continue succeeding and growing, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, 100%. But something I do love about you personally, bro, you're always posting or like sending to me like conspiracies and stuff that's going on with the world. Like,
Yeah.
how'd you get to that?
I don't know. I think that educating yourself, having a moral compass, and like really trying, cause like now with social media, it's really hard to believe like what's real and what's not.
There's so much shit.
It's so much shit, and it's getting thrown at you like all the time.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's scary, crazy. It's like a little bit emotional.
Mhm.
So like, you don't know. You literally don't know.
I think one of the craziest things is that I remember seeing a few years ago, like this video that's saying like, there's gonna be so much. I don't know if it meant content.
seen
but
the same
there's gonna be
video.
so much out
Yeah.
there that you're not gonna know what to believe.
Exactly. And to be honest with you,
I feel like we're there already.
yeah, that shit's scary as hell.
Yeah.
No, the craziest thing is like the AI for me right now.
Yeah.
Is like you've seen the VO and like the Google Gemini like making videos and like as the months, I'm not even talking about years progress. As the months progress, the videos become more and more real.
Oh yeah.
Like South Park just did that with Donald Trump, you know?
Oh, did they?
Bro, yeah, he was like naked on the show, and it's just like,
Oh, I didn't see the episode,
but it
but I
looked-
seen like a clip or some shit like
bro,
that.
it looked real. Like you know how deep fakes before were like, oh, you could tell, hey, that's a deep fake.
Yeah.
If they kept AI a secret
Mhm.
and released this like back then,
It'll look real.
it looked real.
Oh my god.
It's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. But yeah, you're right. We're living in in that era right now,
Mm-hmm.
the one advice that I got from my uncle is read, dude. Like don't don't get your information from videos.
Mm.
Yeah, we send each other like funny
Oh,
stuff
we be
like
going at it.
yeah
We
but
go to
it's
war.
like
Yeah.
but pick up a book, pick up a news article. I don't mean this in like a disrespectful way to anybody that doesn't want to read,
Mm-hmm.
but journalism, the foundation of it is that people that sign up to do journalism have a like a moral code.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about people that write newspapers, not NBC, not like Fox News, not like all that. I'm talking about real journalism when they write it down. If you read it, there's no opinion, there's no sides. They just state facts,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. They don't choose sides. They don't do anything. So either subscribe to a newsletter, New York Times, LA Times. Just don't believe everything that you see
Mm-hmm.
until you've done your due diligence.
Yeah. Yeah, I think anyone will grab anything, bro. A post, a reel, anything, and as long as it sounds convincing, it's like they almost like will install that thought or emotion
Hmm.
and just go off, bro, and just like and just almost like try to not influence it, just like press it onto other people, because
It
they
is.
believe that it's real.
There's this dude. I don't know why I keep on forgetting his name.
Mm.
There's another podcaster. He's a comedian. He has another guy co-host that's like I believe he's Indian. I don't want to be don't cancel me, but I
Mhm.
think he's Indian. He's a comedian though.
Yeah.
He's like a weird haircut. It cuts off. He had damn I forgot his name, but he had a podcast with a CIA agent, a retired CIA agent,
Mhm.
and it was like one of the first podcasts I have actually like saw through. And ideology. He spoke a lot about ideology. If somebody can influence your ideology, they can control you.
100%. I believe that.
It's that simple. If somebody can change your ideology and slightly tweak your morals,
Mhm.
you'll agree with them. That's it. All they gotta make you do is agree with one thing, and then you'll start questioning the rest of it. Like maybe that's right too. You know?
You know what I hate about that, bro? Is like I'm not the biggest like religious person or like holy roly, you would say,
Yeah.
but bro, yeah, sometimes it'll be like a video or something that's just like it'll make you question your religion or whatever it may be, And sometimes it's like when it has to do with religion, I'm like, damn, bro, it like kind of throws you off. And I have a good friend, Dennis, man, and he'll just be like if I ever have a question about some kind of religion, I'll talk to him about it. He'll be like, bro, just keep your faith, and like there's just gonna be so many lies out there.
Yeah, that's what religion is. It's just faith.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you don't gotta argue with nobody. You don't gotta prove that a religion's better than another religion. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you have faith in your religion, then have faith in it. But I did have the same like thing of like kind of like too. I got overstimulated when I was like around 13.
Yeah.
I had a lot of Jewish friends at the
Yeah.
time,
Uh-huh.
and there was a lot of bar mitzvahs. So I went to bar mitzvahs, and I was just like, I'm confused because I didn't really understand. I'm like Jews praise the same God, but like they're not the same religion. And then like that's when I found out that they didn't believe that Christ was the Son of God and this and that. So it kind of like messed me up. And then the same thing with Muslim. Like what's the right word for the religion? But Muslims,
Muslim? I
Muslims,
don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot what the correct word is. I apologize, but like the Quran and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
they praise. I don't want to sound like incorrect, but they praise one God too.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I feel like a lot of religions praise just one God. I strongly believe that it's the same God.
Mm-hmm.
It's just different names,
Yeah.
and it's just different beliefs. I believe that there was even a king back in like how like there's Protestants and like there's like different branches of like the Catholic Church and Christianity.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's because of like if you read, you'll read that there was actually when the Roman Catholics, there was this one king, I don't remember his name, but he got into a fight with, I believe it was like the wife or something. They had like fought and they had more power, so he left and then he created his own religion.
Mm-hmm.
He created his own. It was still Catholicism, but it was his version of Catholicism. And like I said,
Okay.
if you're able to convince and change somebody's ideology, you control them.
He's probably moving a whole community. Like,
Bro, there's still. I believe that I like I said, I don't want to say anything and be incorrect,
Mhm.
but that religion still exists to this day.
I believe it, bro. Yeah, and I think that's the thing too, where I get lost sometimes with religion is that like, just over time, it's probably been so many incidences like that where people are just like adding to or subtracting pieces, and it's like you don't know
That's exactly, yeah.
what was the origins, and it's like I think that's just all people really want to know is the origins of
It's like the game
the
Telephone.
world, like in general, you know.
Yeah. It's literally like the game Telephone. It's just like, oh, you know how like stories of like indigenous people get passed down from generation to generation to
Like
generation.
someone's
Somebody
adding
got to
extra
mess up.
sauce on it, bro.
Somebody might have messed up
Or
the
messed it
story.
up,
You
yeah.
get me?
Uh-huh.
So it's just trust me. I've had the same thought process, but faith keeps me like sane. You know,
Yeah.
and like I said, everything I went through at a young age, where like I don't question my religion. I don't question any of that. But I'm willing to admit that I did question it. You know.
Same.
And honestly, I think everybody has. I honestly think if you say that you didn't, you're a little bit of
Yes, man.
not a yes man, but like you're kind of a hypocrite. Like, come on, like everybody has that small moment of vulnerability where you say like, but what if?
Yeah. I mean, I think if you're not questioning things, you're not really. You should be, you know.
Yeah, you gotta question
Question
everything.
regardless.
Yeah.
Even if it's like, yeah, like not like you should be questioning your religion or something like that, but just trying to stay like curious about things in general is.
I
Is
just
good.
had that conversation with my uncle though. I told him that questioning it will actually build your faith even more though.
It's true, yeah. If you get the answers that you're looking for,
Exactly. Exactly. So don't think that because I believe some people that are like super religious,
yeah.
they get like mad at you for like questioning it.
Yeah.
But then God will prove to you that like it's real. You keep on praying, He answers your prayers, and you're like, damn, like shit, my fault, God. You know, like
Yeah, I feel like if you're being super defensive about something, not like I'm speaking about anybody, but like if you're being super defensive about something, it's like you're like you don't want to know,
yeah,
or you're trying to hide something, like one or the other.
yeah.
Yeah. What do you think's like? I know we're talking about a little bit of everything, but like with conspiracies, bro, like we be sending shit back to each other. Like, what do you think's been the craziest one, or like one that's kind of opened the doors to you to kind of
Bro,
like question
there's
things?
so much shit going on right now, bro. I don't even know what's real, what's not real. It's just like,
Yeah.
bro, you would have told me back when I was 5 years old that the government would declassify UFOs as being real. Like, bro, they denied that shit for years, bro.
Uh-huh.
It's just like, what the fuck, like.
And it was
You
just
know?
like 2 years ago that they said, oh yeah, they're here, huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They have documents of like, yeah, exactly. They have documents of like alien encounter, you know, like
Mhm.
and it's just, but they denied it for years and years and years, and it's just like you don't know if they lie to you once, they'll lie to you again.
Mhm.
So it's hard to believe anything from anybody, regardless of what party you're from.
And I think the craziest part that like once they finally admitted it, they're like, yeah, they're real. Boom, like it was gone. Like that was it.
Yeah,
We
because
moved on.
I feel like almost everybody already knew it. It was just like,
Yeah.
you know, it's just like, oh, okay, cool.
Bro, just think about space and galaxies and stuff. It's like, bro, something's got to be out there.
Yeah, no, there's no way that we're alone. There's no way.
I don't
There's no
think
way.
so. I'm kind of scared thinking about that. But one that was like that kind of started me about thinking about a bunch of shit was money, bro. Like I just remember being broke like as a kid, and I was just like, damn, bro, like why am I not making money? Then I start thinking about the world's money, and it's like. Then they start saying the world's in so many trillions of dollars of debt, and it's like, who the fuck are we?
Are we in
paying?
debt too, huh?
Yeah. Who are we in debt to?
Yeah.
And then once I thought about that, bro, it was just like opened my mind so much after that. And then you start seeing other people question the same thing, like who are we in debt with? Who are we paying? Like what are we in this system for? You know? And that's when
Yeah.
I started realizing like people are like, what is it? Like fuck the system. Like I didn't really understand what it meant at first. And then after that, when I realized like money is the system, that's when I was like, okay, now I understand like why people be crashing out the way they be crashing out. You know?
Yeah.
It is a system, like a money system that's set up that keeps us in this like a rat race, really, man.
Yeah, but if you learn the system, you can use it to your advantage,
Yeah.
and it's like something that like that's something that I don't appreciate of like any party that has been in charge of like the educational system. It's just like they don't teach us anything that
Nothing financial.
nothing financial. I'm
Mhm.
not saying that everything's like a waste. Like if you're architect, you're gonna need math and geometry and stuff like that, you know. But
Mhm.
like for the general public, like a lot of that stuff, like we never use it again after high school, after school, you know.
Mhm.
College, I feel like even now with AI is even scarier because it's just like damn, like
It's gonna take so many jobs.
yeah, and not only that, but I've met very like educated people that didn't go to school and they know like law books that just because they like reading, you know, like you can pick up a book and teach yourself almost anything.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's just I don't appreciate that at all. That like we net any of us, like you, me, anybody in this room, like we didn't get taught things about finance.
Mm-hmm.
We if we didn't have anybody that had money, we we didn't have that advice. We didn't have that advice because just like everybody else trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, it's fucked up to be honest.
Yeah, I think for sure that some type of financial education should be implemented in the educational system. That's for sure.
But that's the thing. They don't want you. They don't
Oh,
want.
it's not gonna happen yet.
Yeah.
I mean, it's could potentially happen, but for however many years the educational system has been there and it hasn't been implemented yet,
because
we've been missing
they
out.
need workers. It's just like if everybody knows,
If everyone's
if
rich,
everybody knows the system, everybody's rich.
yeah, that's what I'm so happy with, bro. Like I got licensed, and it sounds worse than what it is, but like to do insurance and because like insurance has had such a like bad reputation on it. But once I got into it and I learned it, and I understood that like this is what the rich people do to maintain their fortune and build wealth and be safe. I was like, damn, bro, this is the reason why it kind of has that tainted image is because I don't think they don't want the average person to know like this is how you're supposed to build your wealth, you know?
I learned about that probably. I've had life insurance for about 3 years now,
Hmm.
but
And it's not the term while we're at. It's not the term insurance. It's these other ones, indexed and stuff, where you can save your money and it just works for you in like multiple ways.
yeah. So you can get different. I don't know if you want to talk about it. Like I vouch for it. I'm not gonna lie to for people that can have that extra money,
Hmm.
to invest into life insurance.
Yeah.
One thing about me, like I mean, no disrespect at all,
Mm.
but I think that a lot of people, it's not that expensive if you start young. Like if you're in the ages of 20 to like 28, like you're pretty good. But once you start reaching like 35, like 40 ish,
Nah, bro, it's honestly you're probably good to start. I mean, the earlier you start, the
the
better.
better, the
But
way better. Yeah,
honestly, if you're like, it's kind of late if you're like in your 50s, 60s, because then you gotta
you
dump a
gotta
lot
put a
of
lot
bread
of
in
money.
there, and for it to like gain value, But regardless, if you have something, bro, it'll be a payout. Like if something were to happen, but it's good regardless, bro. It's better than creating a GoFundMe, The family
Yeah,
has to
that's
spend
exactly what I
the
was
money.
gonna
So.
say. Like, I don't mean any disrespect to the people that needed to do that,
Hmm.
but I mean, if I were, to, God forbid, something were to happen to me, I would want to make sure that my family like doesn't have to hold that burden
Hmm.
of like paying for the funeral, paying for everything.
Hmm.
So life insurance, it helps, and then also if you guys do your research, I'm not gonna name like the company that I go through, but do your research, dude. And I don't want to say the name of the people, the company that gave life insurance a bad rep. Can I
Hmm.
say it or no? Or are you gonna get fucked?
I don't. It's not gonna do nothing to me.
Fuck, fuck Primerica. Fuck, fuck
He said it, Swab.
Primerica.
Man. Swab said it, man. You
Yeah.
heard it right
If you guys get approached by these people, like
here.
run as fast as you can. They'll get you into a term, and like
So I'm
if
saying the term is not
yeah,
it.
if you if you don't die, like let's just say you get a term right now when you're 30. If you don't die by the time that you're like 55, then you're all the money that you invested into your term
Wasted
is just wasted. It's
down the
just
drain.
wasted.
Yep.
So do your research. Try to get something that has life benefits as well.
Hmm.
Terminal illness. Something
Doc
that
knows all the terms. There we
yeah,
go.
something that has a an IUL account as well. You guys, bro, like he said, so people that are rich, they use this to their advantage. They almost treat it sometimes as their bank account. They don't even have a bank account. They have just the life insurance policy. The
Hmm.
more you dump into it, when you pass away, you have more money for your family, for whoever your what's the right word for the person that
Well,
gets it?
it's just a saving. It's pretty much a savings account that gains interest,
Yeah.
which is a great place to hold your money regardless. Because inside a bank account, it's not making shit.
Well, I haven't died yet, so I don't know how it works afterwards. Like I don't know if my family gotta approve something. Like, I don't know. But for what I do know, like it's very beneficial. I question everything.
Yeah.
I question everything. So when I found out about this company, I think I sat down with them for almost 3 hours,
Hmm.
and I talked about everything, bro, like everything. And I was like, but what happens if I get sick? Oh, so like if you get cancer, you can actually pull out it, not like the full amount, but like you can get a great chunk of money where like you can live out like the rest of your terminal illness. Like let's
Yeah.
just say you have like
Living benefits.
exactly, yeah. You don't gotta spend all of it. You can leave your family some. But like let's just say you have like 5 months to live, a year to live.
Yeah.
you can take out this money and just live the life that you want to live for the
Yeah.
last 5 months.
It can help you. That's why I say. That's why some people say it's life insurance. You use it when you're alive.
Yep.
It can cover you when you pass away, but you can also use it certain policies
Yeah.
while you're alive also. So yeah, that's definitely one of the benefits to the policies if you have the correct one.
Yeah.
That's good that you know that, bro. Glad you
Yeah,
bring it
hell
up,
yeah,
bro.
bro. I mean, you're the one that made me think about it. And bro, I was 3 years ago. How old was I? Like, bro, I'm telling you, I was fucking broke 3 years ago, but I still wanted to. It's not that expensive. People think that like, oh, I gotta. It's not like a car insurance. Like, it's not like that big of a payment. You can put that much money into it, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
So
The more like one of those policies, like the more you dump into it, the more you're gonna gain in interest. So that's better for you. But if you don't have, you can't dump in as much as you think you have to. Like you can start with a policy as low as $100 a month, and
Literally.
it's some type of coverage. Well, it's better if like you pass away. Like I said, you don't have to. If you were to pass away, your family doesn't have to try to like
I strongly
everyone,
believe
throw
it's
money
like
into
it's
it and
like
stuff.
car insurance though. It's just like you technically don't need it.
Mhm.
Like it's illegal not to have it, but a lot of people drive around with no insurance.
I
But
don't know
it's
who I heard, bro. They were like, "Why is it a law for you to have car insurance but not life insurance?"
Yeah, but it's because they don't want you to know. Like
They
people
don't want everyone making a bag. Well, you know what I mean?
exactly like
Generational, like helping your family out, generational. So, yeah, bro. I'm glad we touched on this topic because I think a lot of people just need to understand that as long as you have the right one, then it's gonna benefit you and your family. So,
like the best way that I can explain it to somebody, like just to get their mindset, like, oh shit, maybe I should start one, is like if you're like 20 years old and you're watching this, if you start your account right now, and let's just say and don't stop paying for it. You stop paying for it, you're fucked. But if you don't stop paying for it, by the time you're like around 35, like 38 ish, and you don't stop paying that, you can take out a loan from your own policy and get a house. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
it's just so. I wish like this would be a whole entire different
So different
podcast.
pod, yeah.
It's just because it's just so much. Like I said, I spent 3 hours asking all the questions.
Yeah.
So it's like, dude, do your due diligence, dude. Like,
Mhm.
don't watch videos on like people that talk about life insurance. Go meet an agent that you trust. Ask questions. That's their freaking job. They want your business. They're gonna talk to you for as long as you want.
Because you're like you got an aunt or uncle that's saying, "Nah, fuck life insurance." Doesn't mean that it's not beneficial for you. You got to do your own research, like
Exactly.
Spot was
Do your
saying, bro.
do your due diligence.
Yeah, man. So I think everyone should definitely look into it to protect themselves. But
Yeah.
yeah, bro. Also, do you plan on getting back into content as an influencer, or is it just gonna be for like educational purposes?
I don't think I'll ever become like an influencer again.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, that you touched on the topic, I am starting soon my own podcast over there in Mean Stitching
There we go.
for that exact same reason that we touched the topic that we touched on earlier.
Mm-hmm.
That I don't want people to think that like this social media stuff is like the only option that people have.
Yeah.
It's great if you have the audience. Like I applaud anybody that does have the audience. But even if I get like 100 views, I don't care. Like if I can change like one person's life, bro, like and they later like I said, just your words
Mm-hmm.
that you tell me like I'm proud of you, like bro, that shit means everything. So if one person can come up to me and be like, bro, like that one video like changed my whole entire mindset,
Mm-hmm.
and now I have a business, I'm able to do work for myself, and that and it's not even gonna be me. It's gonna be other business owners that started from nothing, that went through a struggle. That some people think that like, oh, I'm bad right now. I'm so bad right now. I'm fighting with addiction. I'm at the lowest point. I just got out of jail. Like I don't think there's any way up. There's people that have figured it out, man, and I want them to be able to tell their story and inspire other people, to figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Like with the podcast, or just like influencing people
With
in
the
general?
with the podcast,
Yeah.
just because it gives me like the same amount of time to like be able to touch up on subjects that I really wanted to touch on.
Mhm.
Like there's one specific guy that I do believe is gonna be like my first one.
Mhm.
Even throughout like my adolescence, he's been around. He's given me and my family a lot of business,
Mhm.
and whenever I see him, he did like that's the thing that I find beautiful about the people that do business with us. They don't owe me anything. They
Mhm.
literally don't owe me anything, and for some reason they give me advice. Like if I'm their family,
Mhm.
and it's like, bro, like why? If it inspired me, it can inspire somebody else.
Mhm. I feel that, bro. Yeah, content. I mean, make it anything, bro. Like it can make someone's day, or if it's educational, or a whole pod where someone's gonna listen to you. There's so much to learn, through it. So that's dope. That's kind of where I got into it too, bro. Like I did one pod with Ponte las Pilas, and bro, they just made me feel like it was just so like comfortable, and like shout out to them, man, because they kind of like opened this door for me. And once I was there and I felt comfortable, and I was able to like you're like telling a story, and just able to touch on stuff like whatever you want to touch into. Like I was just like, damn, I think this is the avenue I want to do. Because I explained on it before. Like I've done a couple like just YouTube videos like when I went on traveling and stuff like that, and it just felt forced. It didn't feel like me, and this feels like more authentic and what I want to do. So
Yeah, no, 100%. I think that's the same thing with me. I just don't feel like I said, it just sounds like I'm throwing shade. I swear to God, but I'm not throwing shade. It's just we're getting. I'm getting older.
hmm
Um, it'll be kind of dumb for me to just start a content creation and start getting fucked up.
hmm
It's like the people that did watch me on these foods. They were like around my age. They're probably around my age now.
hmm
Maybe somebody's lost still and needs that little bit of encouragement to start something.
hmm
And the way I see it is like if they get inspired by the podcast and they start a business, who are they gonna come print with?
yeah,
They're gonna come
they're
print with
already
me.
they're watching you right there already.
Exactly. So it's just like it's like a full circle for me, you know? And it's just it doesn't make sense for me to start doing content again and be an influencer
hmm
and just do dumb shit that I already did,
hmm
you know? So
Yeah. And what was the reason like you were there from the beginning, bro, when these foods started. I mean,
yeah,
you were there when I mean before these foods started when it was just the guys just doing
with
each
me,
each channels, yeah, and just small content, bro. It wasn't really a whole
yeah.
a whole thing yet. So what happened for you to like distance yourself and
Ah,
go
here comes
there?
this is the bomb. Uh, okay, I'm gonna try to like say this in the most because now everything worked out the way it was supposed to work out.
Yeah.
But in that moment, I was just very like I think my ego got in the way.
Mm,
I felt like I was owed something. I don't feel that way anymore because everything worked out the way that it did.
mm,
But I was there from the beginning, and I guess I felt like I was undervalued.
mm,
I felt, and like I said, this is just the truth. I'm not. This is my perspective. There's always three stories. There's my story, their story, and the truth.
mm,
So this is just my side. But um, I never saw a cent.
mm.
I never saw a single dollar
I remember in
from
the very
anything.
beginning though, it wasn't really like I don't think the funds were really there yet. To be honest,
By the time that I had left, there was funds.
there's some bread coming in. Hmm
But like I said, in that moment, it felt like, bro, like, and I'm not speaking for Max because I don't know what he was thinking,
hmm
but it almost felt like we were overlooked,
hmm
and it kind of just got pushed to like somebody else that had joined, and it was just like what happened, you know?
If you guys have been there,
If we
that's
had
why.
been there, you know, like we were there, we helped out, we were part of the videos, you know, and like it's all a group effort, you know.
Yeah.
And it felt worse because like I said, I was arguing a lot with the homies and I was arguing with my fam and it's just like bro like everything was just crumbling
hmm
and I just didn't feel welcomed anymore. And I know that like some of the people was like, "Oh, you didn't feel welcome, so you distance yourself even more." And it's just like, bro, put yourself in that position where like you really don't feel welcomed.
hmm
Why would you want to be somewhere that you don't feel welcome, you know? And like I said, everything works out. I'm grateful for all the memories,
hmm
everything. But I just don't feel like in that moment like the love was reciprocated. Cuz like I said, I helped them out with even the merch.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
did
I
I
remember you were
did
there in the beginning, but you were
I did the
filming all the
first
videos, all the reels, all the first TikToks, everything. You were there.
I did the first merch drop, like the first 3 merch drops.
hmm
Never saw a cent.
hmm
You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, like it just didn't make sense to me. And like I said, I guess that's an egotistical thing.
hmm
I felt entitled to like at least get something. Um,
Yeah, don't blame me.
you get what I'm saying? It's just like, but that's something that I think everyone has to learn through life.
hmm
Is at the end of the day, nobody owes you anything. As fucked up as it sounds, nobody owes anybody anything.
That's true.
Yeah. So I mean, they're still my homies. To bring me business to this day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry if I offend anybody like by saying that. It's just my truth.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like the love just wasn't reciprocated in that moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then also during that time, that's kind of when like the car crash was happening and
Yeah, that shit was
stuff with
terrible.
with going on at Mean Stitch. You're just bouncing around everywhere. So I'm
And it
pretty
just
sure
felt
everything
like
felt like hectic.
it just felt like nobody was there. Like
Mm-hmm.
nobody wanted to pick me up for the vlogs. Like I almost came like a burden.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it felt like.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would be like, hey, like I don't got a whip. Like can you pick me up for a video? And it was just like, bro, like you're all the way out there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, but if I was somebody else, like you guys would do it.
You guys might be there for me then.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like I said, like bro, like I don't mean this shit to start all this drama or whatever. Like this is the first time I've been able to speak about it.
Yeah.
It's been forever, bro. Like it's been forever, and I think that we've all like I've healed from it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm able to talk about it. I don't want drama. I don't want like we're all good now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's what it felt like, man. It wasn't a good feeling, bro. It didn't feel good to not have like your homies there.
Yeah. And I remember like when we did a video when you had popped out, and it was almost like you just had like a quick minute or two to explain. It was just like, oh, why'd you leave?
I was just like bombarded. It was
It was a lot going on. It was like way too much for.
it literally was like the first 5 minutes that I was in there. You know, it's just
Yeah.
like this is my first time being back, and then I get bombarded, and there's like 8 people staring at me. You know, like with the pressure on it,
Yeah.
and it's just like, bro, it didn't as fucked up as this sound. Like I swear to God, if I would have said something, it would have gotten edited out.
Like cut out.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, 100%.
you get me?
Yeah.
Like right here, I have a free space. I have a canvas where I can actually tell my story.
I might have to
Like-
cut it out again.
I was like, fuck, bro. Yeah, but
Nah, I
it's
feel it
just
though. Yeah, you definitely got some more time to thoroughly.
yeah, like I've had time to
Explain.
heal and like I've thought about it. And when you asked me to do this, I kind of felt like the question was bound to happen. You know, eventually, if I kept on doing social media, you know, God willingly, the mean stitching thing keeps on blowing up. I don't. Something that I appreciate now is that I'm not known as like the guy that was part of these foods. I think that shit's so sick. Like now, when I go out and I get recognized, hey, you're the guy that prints shirts. Like that shit's hard, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I love that shit. So it's just like I said, I'm grateful for all the memories from the beginning to when I left to the point that I'm at now.
Mhm.
It's just everything happens for a reason, bro.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And same. Yeah, I haven't touched on anything. Like I've been getting blown up. Everyone's like,
You don't
"You
owe
saw these
anybody anything
photos?"
though.
Yeah.
So like don't talk about it until you're ready.
Yeah, bro. I was gonna ask you, like, did you feel like you needed to explain or say something or?
Right now it just felt like the right time.
Okay.
'Cause I feel like if anybody gets hurt by it, it kind of just almost proves my point.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like there's no need to be defensive about it. If you guys have like if they have their own version of it, that's cool too.
Yeah.
I don't think that I offended anybody. I don't think that I said anything that wasn't true.
Mm-hmm.
So like I needed some time to like really think about it before I spoke on it, and it feels good. It almost feels like a little bit of like the weight's kind of
Bit
off,
more of
you know?
a lift.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. That's good, bro. I'm glad you get to finally disclose. I mean, not the full.
So how much do I owe you for the therapy session? No, I'm just
I think it's therapy for both of us right now, bro. But yeah, I'm glad you get to like at least open up and say something about it. You know,
I
at this
appreciate that,
point.
bro. Thank you for giving me the platform to like say that.
Hey, thank you for being here, bro. And yeah, I'm gonna touch on that also a little bit. But before I even touch on any of that, like me and you, we had plotted on doing a pod before I stepped away from these foods.
Yeah.
So before everyone thinks like, oh, we just fucking decided to
No,
come
this is-
together and
Bro, we talked about this like every time I see you, every other Friday or every Friday, you know, like
yeah. When I was plotting like to do my podcast, I was already tapping in with everyone. Like I was gonna potentially do a pod with, and you're definitely a part of that first group that I hit up.
nah. He even before he started, he was always like, "Hey, like you down? You down?" Because he knew that I wasn't like. I'm still not comfortable. Like right now, I'm barely starting to get comfortable in front of the camera. Feels weird that they're like just staring at me right now.
Yeah.
You know, and it feels weird that somebody's watching. You know, that it just always feels weird. I don't know,
Yeah.
but Yeah, he's always mentioned it to me before any of this, before the setup, before any of this. So
When I was buying my whole setup, like
yeah,
I was talking to my people, my friends that was already doing business and stuff. So don't think that we were just setting this up just to just to
nah,
go crazy. But yeah, bro. For everyone that's been hitting me up, yes, it is true. I stepped away from these foods, and no, I didn't get kicked out. It was just some of my own choice to do to step away. And it wasn't just because like I'm just onto other things. It was for multiple reasons, and I don't want to get into what the reasons may be. I just feel like as a business person and partner, like if things go good or bad, no matter what, and you decide to if you guys go in different paths, there's no need to like air out dirty laundry. But yeah, yeah, I have stepped away from the group, and like I said, it was multiple reasons, and I'm glad to see. I think just there's so many videos going viral, bro. I don't know if you've seen
I seen
shit.
all
It
that,
was
bro.
I would never wanted to be in this position where I was ending up on these pages and drama pages and shit. But I think the only positive thing I seen about it was like our supporters kind of like knew the reasons why, and
Without you saying anything.
without me saying anything, bro. And that's all that really mattered to me. And it wasn't like I wanted to come out and say something, but like I've been a part of the group for a few years, and we have so many like solid supporters, bro. And like I think people that don't need to hear what's going on, but like they deserve. They've been supporting for so long, deserve to know something. So
Yeah,
this was something to say about the
yeah, and
situation,
it's
bro.
cool. Like it's you don't owe anybody an explanation. You know
And yeah, bro, it's like I'm definitely gonna miss like filming and like having fun.
that
Going
should
out
feel
and do
like a
stuff.
breakup, huh?
It does, bro. Like it was hard. Like it was just like it was getting so heavy to me. Like, and I couldn't just ignore it anymore. So
Yeah,
that's what led me to this point. But yeah, bro, same. I appreciate the guys for everything that they did for me. All the times, all the moments and stuff like that. It was like, bro, I'll never forget about it. It was super fun.
crazy ass ride, huh?
Crazy ass ride, man. It was a great ride.
Yeah,
But yeah, bro, it just got to a point where I was just like, it's just something's not right anymore for me. So I just decided to distance myself from the group.
yeah,
Yeah, bro.
yeah. No, I mean, shit. Everything happens for a reason, like I said.
Yeah,
Only God knows where it's gonna take you right now.
and I think a crazy part is like whenever I felt like this, whether it be with like a job or just a situation in general, where I feel so like heavy about like I have to make a move, I've always made it,
The
bro.
right move.
Yeah, and then like
Yeah.
even though like you may feel lost or may feel wrong or you don't really know what's going on at the time, after like time, it's always a right move.
Yeah.
Always feels like a right move.
100%. Yeah. I
And I
mean,
was super like sad, bro, because the week that this happened was like the week that they were going to film with Shoreline, and I was like, bro, I want to fucking so bad, but I was like, I can't ignore this no more, bro. I can't, bro. I
yeah.
can't ignore it. So it's just what happened then, and then yeah, shout out to them for that song though, man. The song's a
That
slap.
shit went viral. I ain't gonna lie, that shit slapped.
That
Yeah.
shit is a banger,
Nah,
bro.
actually, shout out. Like I said, it's all love. Like the
Yeah.
homie Brian, he sent that. He sent it to me. He sent it to me before it released.
Oh, did he?
You know, and it was crazy because like he called me and he told me he's like, because me and him, I used to be a fanatic of like unreleased music.
Mhm.
Like I would go to lengths to find unreleased music,
Mhm.
and now we would when we lived together we would smoke, and then we would just bump some tunes and we'd just be vibing to like damn, this shit hard. Like when the fuck this shit gonna come out? Some shit never came out. Some shit did come out. We already knew about it, you know.
Yeah.
And then then he called me. I remember he was at dinner. He called me. He's like, bro, you'll never believe like what just happened. This and that. And we just recorded a song with Shoreline. I was like, nah, no way. Like what the fuck? Cause we grew up listening to them, you know. That shit was
Literally,
hard
bro.
as fuck.
I
And
remember
then
walking to the shop 10 in the morning. You'd be bumping Shoreline. I'm like,
hell
damn,
yeah,
bro, Shoreline for breakfast.
straight activated, you
Yeah,
know.
right at 9 in the morning.
And then yeah, he told me, he called me a FaceTime. He's just like, bro, it just doesn't feel right not sending it to you, because like he explained the exact same scenario. He's like, I remember listening to unreleased music with you. He's like, only feels right sending it to you. So
Mhm.
like I said, it's all love. There's no bad blood, or at least on my side, there's no bad blood.
Same.
And so like yeah,
Yeah, bro. Some things don't last forever, you know.
yeah,
And it was a good run for both of us.
yeah,
Appreciate everything, bro, and it was dope, man. Yeah, but for like as in content, I know you said like you don't really want to get back into it, and I feel like kind of, I mean, with the podcast, like this feels right.
yeah,
But at the same time, it's almost like I remember hearing Andrew Tate one time saying um, like social media is so dope, bro, and like it's just a fast lane to bread, really. Like it's a fast lane to blowing up and stuff like that. But the cost of it is like your privacy. like giving up
100%.
privacy, and that's something that kind of I think always like hindered on me, and like just going out, like I would just trying to hang out with my family, and like we would have supporters, which, I mean, if that's what we're gonna be doing, you have to get used to, So I always thinking about it, like, bro, what happens? Like, even if this podcast, bro, it's kind of like me being a hypocrite. I'm not gonna lie, but it's like, what if this podcast keeps growing, and I end up like becoming a big like figure myself through this? It's like I don't know. I don't really know which direction I want to go or how I want to pivot with content in general.
I think it just depends on how you like handle it.
Hmm.
I feel like you can still have a private life and do content. It's just finding that balance. That's why I am kind of scared to do social media again too, cause bro, everybody has a fucking opinion, bro.
Oh yeah,
It's just like, bro,
you'll see
that's the
everything on
that's
it.
the one thing that like I hate, bro. Like I hate that shit. So I mean, I'm sure like, bro, when I left, there was a bunch of comments of like the reason why I left. Right when you left, it's just like a bunch of comments and people just assuming.
Flooded.
Like they swear up and down that they know, like if they know us, bro. Like if you and me have been kicking it all day, they swear like they're right next to us and they know
They know the
everything. You
story.
know,
Yeah.
it's like, bro, you guys don't know. You guys don't know anything, bro. Like as much as you guys wish that you guys were like really tight with the homies, you guys don't know anything that happens behind closed doors. So don't assume. Like, do not assume. Don't believe the comments. None of that shit. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Until you hear it from the person's mouth, then
yeah,
you don't really know
literally,
what's going
or get caught red-handed. No, I'm joking.
on. Or that shit. But yeah, bro. Yeah, it was a good run, man. And yeah, I'm trying to see where I'm gonna pivot with content in general, cause yeah, bro. Just being the daily influencer is kind of like not in my vision to do by myself, but I do love doing podcasts, whether it be just like stories or if it's educational at all. I just feel like this is more my lane. So
Yeah, and like I
see how
said,
it goes.
don't like for anybody. Like the reason that I'm gonna be doing the podcast isn't for like money or views or any of that. And if you do something that you want and you love, the rest of it doesn't matter to you. Like it'll slowly come. It doesn't matter how slow. But if you're doing something because you love it
Mm-hmm.
and people will see that you love it, that shit's gonna pay off, bro.
100%, man. With consistency, yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to be more consistent with my content. But like I said, bro, I don't know what I want to do, how consistent I want to be, how public I'm trying to be in the future. But if you really love something and what you're doing and the message that you're doing, then yeah, your consistency is gonna take you wherever you want to go, bro.
Yeah,
So that's dope, bro. Yeah, man. This is dope, man. It's a really good pod, man.
that's just
And
crazy.
yeah, bro, we definitely going over time. But is there anything else, man, before we get out of here that you want to like talk about? Say, got anything in
Um,
mind?
let's see. Damn, kind of put me on the spot right now.
Yeah, because
Damn.
I had so much to talk about. Like it's been so much detail that we have. So I'm like, I don't want to
Um,
keep you here all night. We're gonna be on
nah,
some
for
Joe
sure. Yeah,
Rogan time,
it's
three
Mimi's
hours and
time right
shit.
now.
Yeah.
But man, I guess the same message that we've been talking about the whole entire podcast is just like, if you got an idea, whether it be content creation, starting a business, don't be discouraged. Fuck what anybody thinks. Kill your ego. Just do what you love and do it well. That's all you gotta do. That's all you can do in life. Whether you want to, dude, if you do content creation, if you guys don't think content creation is a job, it's tough. It's not as easy as you guys
Oh,
think.
it's rough.
If I'm not saying that it's harder than the 9 to 5, but like it's hard work, bro. Like you don't have privacy. You don't have any of the things that a regular person might have, and it's like there's sacrifices to everything that you do.
Like it's not easy. Like
No,
it's not as hard as it is like being out and say you have to do physical labor, but it's not like
it's mentally
it's
draining,
mentally draining and it's just a lot to it, bro.
emotionally draining, and it's just like I think even like I said, keeping that positive attitude as a content creator,
Mm-hmm.
it's more draining because you have to fake those smiles sometimes, than just yeah, you get what I'm saying. It's just like it's stressful, but just everybody listening, just don't fucking give up. Follow your dreams, whatever that shit may be. Kill that shit. Wake up. Do it again. Do it on your spare time. Just do it.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's content or just a business or anything in general, whatever you want to do, just do 100%. Don't think about what anyone else is saying or their opinions and stuff. Just keep going. It might not hit right away, but as long as you keep going, staying consistent,
That shit gonna work out.
you're gonna get there, bro, man. Yeah, this was a great pod, man. I appreciate your time, bro, and just yeah, man. Thank you for the conversation and
Hell yeah,
everything we
bro.
talked about today, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. Let's do another one soon.
Yeah, we
Mine.
gonna have to wait a little while. We're gonna see. And then we'll tap back in. We'll see how we doing it for you. You doing a few years, how I'm doing a few years, and
Yeah, that should be hard.
yeah, and we'll get back to it. But man, thank you everyone to tuning in. Thank you, Valley Swave. This was a great one today, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Let's get it.